don't shake, then you get that little wet dribble in your underwear. You're like, damn, there's pee pee in my pants.
Yeah, you got
Alex, not a lot of pee pee, but a little pee pee.
you got to shake and bake, man.
Yeah.
Do Alex, you pee your pants a lot?
No, but you've never not properly shook your dick enough after you pee and had like a droplet in your pants.
Maybe once or twice. I mean, you know. I shake it an autistic number of times. So.
It's a class.
I don't always. Maybe I don't know.
It's a classy note we're starting the stream.
Yeah, seriously.
This is how
Welcome
we do
all
things.
to our dick shaking extravaganza.
How many times? What? There's,
I don't know, man. Like, you shake your dick at least. Hey!
Great time.
Yeah. Well, I remember some comedian at some point having a joke about like how many times you shake it before you're just masturbating.
I was just going to ask that.
Yeah, like you can't just sit there and shake it for 45 minutes at the urinal.
Well, no, I mean, you know, you gotta have a limit. There we go.
You remember?
Solitude time. Hell yeah.
You remember?
How are you doing,
like,
afternoon, Tim?
You remember in like elementary school where kids would drop like their pants and underwear down to their ankles and then pull
that was weird.
That was weird.
It was all the special kids too would always do it.
It's like, who taught you to pee like this?
Like, why do you need your pants all the way off?
Is this how your dad pees at home?
Some people probably do that.
I bet there's people that do.
I always have to leave the bathroom when that sort of happens.
I mean, it's definitely a weird fucking thing to see.
Just with the shirt up around your neck. And just, It's like wiggling, like, dude, what are you doing? Like, even
I know, they'd like hold their shirt with both hands, and so they weren't holding their dick at all.
They like shake their dick
What are you all
around.
doing for Thanksgiving? Apparently shaking our dicks.
Family stuff. I am going to a Friendsgiving.
I usually just do something with my dad.
Yeah, I got family stuff earlier, and then a Friendsgiving thing at night.
I will go maybe to my dad's town.
We'll do a Fred shaking.
Let's not do it.
Isn't that just a circle jerk?
Yeah,
dude.
Kinda.
I don't want to.
They just try.
It's like how long can we stand in a circle with our dick in our hands before we masturbate?
Sage is like the only problem with circle jerks is it had bad branding. I mean, if we can make it friends shape.
Favorite Thanksgiving meal?
Sushi or tacos?
Are you talking like typical? I mean, my family makes
I don't like
really
the
good.
thing.
My family makes a really solid mashed potatoes and green beans. I'm never a fan of the turkey ever. Like I just don't really care for
turkey. Is the weakest meat.
It's the weakest meat.
I like it.
I don't like it all the time. I would go with sweet potatoes.
Pumpkin pie is always good. I mean, I like a lot of the Thanksgiving, the side dishes, I guess. But
Cranberry sauce is pretty good as well.
I'm actually mostly just anti the turkey. I like the stuffing.
Why should you guys just get a ham for the turkey?
Yeah, I'm way more for it.
I don't cook Thanksgiving, so it's not really up to me. My aunt and uncle like making a turkey. So.
I should just bitch them out for their shitty turkey.
They make a pretty good turkey. I just don't like turkey. It's not dry. Like I'm not a fan of the meat.
There's a possibility, but I'm thinking we'll probably have one more after this.
I do have to say, nothing sadder than like looking at like a Thanksgiving dinner for people who really. I'm always a dark meat person.
Dark meat.
Yep, 100%.
Dark meat's always better.
Chicken thighs are like my go-to, like poultry, I guess.
I like the white, but I usually like brown.
Yeah, my growing up with old school dad, I mean, he always kind of prefers white meat, but
no, I eat both.
No, yeah, I'm not saying that what's bad, but if I have a preference, it's definitely.
I do think the thigh is the best meat, especially fried. Then, like, I mean, obviously, I've had been everyone's about turkey in the first place.
Right. If you had your way, what would you like to eat?
Ribeye.
Yeah,
steak would be good.
Prime rib, yeah, something like that.
I mean, I like fish too, so I'd do fine.
Give me solid fish. Yeah.
Salmon.
Salmon's good, yeah. I'd take a honey baked ham too. And yeah, probably prime rib. If I would think of a good Thanksgiving meal, prime rib would be nice. Just to cut it up the table. Yeah.
Ham also.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying if you gave me a choice of any meat for Thanksgiving, I wouldn't take a ham. Yeah. I wouldn't take a ham. I would prefer a ham over.
Sure. Also the cable.
Sage, I think you're the only one that wants.
Yes.
I mean, he knows what I think already. We talked about it on the show.
Yeah, I know
night.
you were butthurt about them nominating.
I just don't think a DLC should count. Should be. You
It
should have
won?
to be. No,
No, it just got nominated.
No, they don't happen until like the 12th of December. Okay. It's just the nominations that got put out like yesterday or the day before. Yeah, I just don't think a DLC should be eligible.
Otherwise, the nominations seemed pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Actually, I thought other than that, I thought they were pretty reasonable.
I'm surprised. What's that?
Taco's got your vote.
Yeah, the effort.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit about the best adaptation award in general because I think like Fallout's fucking nominated. Like
the most anticipated game award, like you said, that's kind of up too.
Yeah. I also don't think that should be an award. Like, what game that hasn't come out yet are people looking forward to the most? Like, that's not an award.
Well, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, isn't the point of that is like after it comes out, you'll see if it lived up to the hype or not, and then it'll get nominated. Like,
yeah, but
no, I don't see why it would be an award category. Like, it's just like you just wait till the game comes out.
I feel like they're just like, oh shit, what do we do for more categories? We gotta drag this thing out.
Pick that up.
Probably within the industry, it's just a way to generate future excitement.
Yeah, I mean, it's glorified.
I mean, it's just funny because, like, as an award show, the only reason I really watch it is because they play a lot of new release premiere trailers and stuff for new announcements. So it's already doing advertising.
Okay.
This is also cool. This is the room in the original world the nooses are.
Oh, sure.
This is, I have not found this on my previous playthroughs. Yeah, this is where all the news, because in this one it was in the prison, right? That's how we got into the labyrinth. But in the original, it's in this room.
Cool.
Huh. This is the first time I've seen this.
I guess maybe this one's just you don't do anything here now.
No, yeah, that's kind of the
they moved the puzzle.
Yeah, since they moved it, so that's the kind of thing kind of throughout the game is there's all sorts of places where you can kind of go up, and it's like, oh, this is where something really important was in the original game, and it's not here anymore, and you can like have that like brief interact with it with the music cue, and then that's kind of all there is. But it is, as far as like environmental storytelling goes, it is kind of giving you this idea.
Like on the last playthrough, or the last person to be here, where stuff was.
I forgot that this all takes place.
Well, and then there was the whole people like decoded the code or whatever on the all those little Polaroid photos. It says you've been here for 20 years.
Right.
If you, so. In theory, if there was like a,
supernatural.
Does that mean that all those cockroaches have been there?
Yeah, well, I mean, they've been in Asmongold's house for 20 years. You be sure about that.
Sometimes I wonder if that dude is like that alien from the old Man in Black movie.
Yeah, just a cockroach, a skin sack filled with cockroach.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like
There's war going on, but I don't know what's going on.
I haven't heard of that.
Drama?
seems like a long time ago. Though.
Whose side are we on?
It's war between. This is like the hot tub streamers in the trenches on one side, and like,
I'm in my trench, or I'm in my hot tub, but my hot tub is in a trench.
This is a tactical
trying to
hot
get
tub.
other people banned.
Huh.
What for?
Probably the stuff we say.
Problem.
Is it just like some dumb politics thing, or drama thing? Take away ads away from Twitch.
Oh, like they're trying to get random people banned to try and decrease Twitch's like overall revenue.
What are people mad at? Are people mad at Bezos, or like what are people mad at Twitch for?
Yeah, what Twitch do?
Like, fuck Bezos, but
You know,
That's just, I mean, that's the only obvious reason I could see is people are mad at Bezos, so they're taking that out on Twitch.
trying to get people banned from anti-Semitism.
because they're actually being anti-Semitic, or just for the hell of it.
Hey, the IDF has a core dedicated to propagandizing the internet.
There's enough college campuses being anti-Semitic too. They don't seem to have a problem with those too often.
I think they definitely do have a problem with them. Actually, those schools are freaking out right now because the donors are taking all their money.
Just
back.
Yeah. It looks like the most inviting hole in the wall so far, guys, right?
I
Look at
mean, he's got no problem with glory holes. Let's say that.
People are pro-Palestine. People are getting banned for anti-Semitism to the thing with the Leo Frank case where they invented the ADL to protect their ass.
Ooh, I mean, that is absolutely true. I know that story.
What is
inside
up?
and out. Well, that is probably the story that if we talked about right now, we would be the ones getting banned on Twitch.
Akatezu, tell us if we're pronouncing the username correctly on that. But what is up? Welcome in.
It's a great situation.
Yeah, we should...
People hate that song.
Oh, I hate that
I
guy.
did.
That guy's obnoxious.
Who?
He's just another one of the lame political
He's
streamers.
Chank's nephew.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy is super... You just call me Aka? Okay.
I mean, still don't. I'm not for people getting banned.
No, I
Like,
don't.
Don Piker can say whatever.
Yeah, he can say whatever he wants.
It's
I
hard,
just...
it's hard for you to work up a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Although, anybody being pro-Palestine on me, in that aspect at least.
I wonder how much of it is just like bots.
I mean, people do bot farm shit, so...
I'm pretty sure the IDF got bots.
Honestly, it seems like no matter what people are treating life like
Eccentric. No. Oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
Fair enough.
Yep, nope, I feel that.
Stop trying to fucking tongue me. Get the hell out of here with your pussy hands. They do. They have big pussies on their hands.
God, that they look.
Well, if you see it up close, they're big pussies.
You got
They
it.
could be pussy brains.
Okay.
You into that, or?
I'm trying to like logistically figure out what one would be like before I can comment on my opinion on it.
Would you rather it be an older lady with pussy
They
brains?
just come and just say pussy. No, pussy brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, pussy brains.
No matter what streaming service is out there, I always got people trying to tell you that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. There's a big enough population of all sorts of different ideologies that wants to turn the entire world into their own echo chamber.
Yeah, we try to resist the echo chamber.
Boy, something that seems like out of a porn parody. Yeah, I feel a porn parody of Silent Hill would be very
I
uncomfortable.
don't think we need
No.
I definitely. This game.
that. We're talking with flashlight now.
Yeah, my flashlight. I like that.
That's good. That's funny.
My flashlight.
I feel like Edward Scissorhands would be able to get through his daily life a lot easier than Ma Pussy Hands.
I want that to be the sequel where Edward's like, "You're trying to compete with me, Mob Fleshlight."
Oh, they have to have like a weird like political campaign against each other.
They try to like have a handoff, or whatever.
Try and have a handoff.
You got your scissor in my
Yeah, but
flashlight.
You got your flashlight on my scissors.
You wouldn't stop scissoring my
Yeah, but
flashlight.
Ma Fleshlight Hands wouldn't even be able to pick things up.
Unless they're like little mini vacuums or something.
Yeah, that'd be pretty helpful.
Yeah, man, you never seen like a vacuum pussy?
No, not even one time, dude.
Dyson is making one.
I mean, there are people who use vacuums.
Cockhands is definitely popular at college Valentine's. I bet he is.
Don't let him pour your drink.
But no, Akko, how are you doing today? Cal, how are you doing today? What are your thoughts on Mob Pussy Hands?
Oh shit!
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Right in the dog head.
Right, I don't have all this protection.
Well, that's the other person.
Well, hopefully that gets resolved sooner or later. One has to keep going. I hear that. Stop. Look at the tongue of me. See, look at that. That is a pussy hand.
Alright, that's
100% pussy hand. Well, 50% hand, 50% pussy.
I'd say it's probably more like 70% pussy than
30% hand.
Yeah.
How
I mean, he's able to grip. He's gripping. He's got some serious grip strength in there.
Can't have difficulty.
Yeah, you can go from like easy to normal to hard to very hard, I think.
What difficulty
Sage is
are
also
we on?
playing New Game Plus.
I think we're on normal, but yeah, I'm doing New Game
Oh.
Plus. The chainsaw is like one hit kills.
I
So
think Game Wars, that Wars, or I'm sure some of those are related to Wars, but just the Circle Jerk event.
Oh.
People, yeah.
We were just talking about circle jerks before. So
yeah, we were all
gonna.
gonna do a circle jerk before you guys showed up.
Sage wants us to. They're like,
Sage wants to rebrand Circle Jerks as what is it? What
Shake.
shake
Shake
giving? Shake giving? or something?
Shake. Yeah, no, shake giving.
Shake giving.
Yeah, shake
giving.
Because, you know, you got
Shake
Friendsgiving,
giving, yeah.
Thanksgiving. So a circle jerk could be Shakesgiving.
Yeah.
How the teams regard Jeff Haley and the general game industry, mark my words, Death Stranding 2 will want everything to be that is a...
Slut and sleeps with everyone in Hollywood in the game industry.
Oh, you telling me?
I mean, I like Hideo Kojima, but he is a whore.
Dude, do not bring up.
Oh, Alex, you know Nancy Reagan was the blowjob queen of.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, we had to break the news to Michael.
Oh yeah, I know.
He didn't know about that.
It well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was well aware of Nancy Reagan's reputation as in how powerful.
Yeah. I'm fine now. I'm
Yeah, you had time to process.
I'm at peace with it.
You look like you were just ready to die.
No, I'm good. I'm at peace.
Is that just to get us to not talk about it?
All about throat?
Nancy Reagan, the throat goat.
Let's not talk about that.
Oh, let's not talk about it. I thought you were fine with it.
I thought you were cool with it, man.
Yeah, Ulysses did come with a good idea on Saturday.
Michael loves himself the old chicken head, dude.
some slapping Reagans.
Ulysses, I compromised with Ulysses on this that Nancy Reagan can come back as a dick-sucking deadite in the comics or whatever.
Okay.
That Kane summons to try and create peace in the Middle East by sucking the whole Middle East off or whatever.
It's an idea.
Well, it's Kane's idea, so it kind of makes sense.
He just really didn't like hearing about Nancy Reagan blowing everybody at MGM.
I mean, you guys only talked about it for like an hour, so
2 hours.
you shut it.
2.5 hours.
Wow, you're really making it seem awesome.
It was pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody at MGM thought it was awesome.
Everybody in Washington thought it was awesome.
Those fucking losers.
Movie awards are so fake and often I can see
Steven Seagal.
Now it's the game before.
I don't think they'll let him back in the country at this point.
Hey, to be fair, at least Reagan's wife would suck his dick, and he didn't have to get an intern to do it.
So if somebody died in
That guy fell in the fridge.
Yeah, he rotted in that fridge.
That one was closed, too.
Yeah, he closed it behind him.
Yeah, that's what does.
But Nancy Reagan's legs were closed.
Oh, mostly it was their mouth.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about the mouth.
Just dribbling.
Dude, we're not talking about that.
Okay. You can admit that you have a thing for me.
Sage was trying to argue with me that it wasn't because I was like trying to say like that's not awesome, dude. I don't want to hear about that. And he kept reinforcing the story like as if it was okay that happened in history.
It is what happened, dude.
Yeah, you can't deny
I don't know what you had.
I can't deny that it was awesome.
Well, maybe you're just jealous that you weren't there.
No, I'm very happy and fine with like. Again,
I'm just mad that you missed out on that.
of all the people that could have been blowjob queens, it didn't have to be Nancy Reagan.
Does anybody in the chat have thoughts on Nancy Reagan being the blowjob queen of MGM Studios?
of American history?
Of American history. Her nickname was Just Say Yes, Nancy. Now, I made a joke about that, and then it turned out to be true.
Jason did the doggo headphones mask. I'm sure he is about to have a dialogue.
He's live streaming his experience.
Definitely real chat. You will often find us talking about the throat goat and throatus and all their fucking...
Throatus, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Damn
reminding
it. Oh, fuck. They call it the Throatus?
Yeah, thanks for reminding
Oh,
me.
I love that. Oh my god. I
See,
never even heard that one before.
see, Alex
I like
thinks
that.
that's great.
Yeah. What?
The Throatus?
Yeah, that's great, right?
Dude, that's hilarious. Michael.
No, it is funny. It is funny. I'm not going to disagree, but I just wish it hadn't happened.
But it did happen. You gotta think about it because of that.
There are certain...
I mean, even if I was as upset about it as you, Michael, which is definitely not,
Shut up.
the moniker Throatus would have just done it for. I would say worth it for that.
That makes the whole thing worth it. Just the name Throatus.
Yeah, well, I thought SCOTUS was sexual enough on its own.
SCOTUS does sound pretty sexual.
Yeah, POTUS, FLOTUS.
That just sounds like a turd.
That's what they
That's when
That's
you
a
leave
real-
like a floater
that's a
in the
real-
White House toilet?
No,
or
that's the First Lady of the United States. That's an actual.
Oh, shit, yeah,
People
okay.
actually use, like, that's what they actually call the First Lady, the
Just because
FLOTUS.
they named the Adult Industry Awards. One of them is literally called Living.
Fucked all over.
Oh, shit.
That's
I
hilarious.
don't know if that's an award you would want.
What is
an adult film award you would want?
I thought
Well,
it was
no, I have-
Reagan was definitely...
Hey,
That's
I have an important question. Okay.
okay.
What does living fuck doll commentate?
Someone who gets fucked a lot?
Yeah, so I would imagine like a cum dumpster type situation with it. I mean, use your imagination.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
There's like a whole category of porn where like
No.
real women pretend to be like sex dolls. I think.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, that's
There's
what
one
it
award
is.
named Porn Hand Job.
Porn to hand job. I'm digging the names of the
Yeah,
categories.
the categories are pretty cool.
These are some solid names. If you have more, keep them coming.
I'm
This
just-
is
I'm
good
just
shit.
learning today.
I'm just saying,
hear 'em all.
like, if you were legitimately going to give out the living fuck doll award, you'd give it to somebody who like didn't move and was like catatonic and silent the entire time.
I mean, there's porn where women pretended to be that.
I know, but that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Is that what the award's for?
Could be.
Sage, do you like it when spiders pretend to be?
You shut the fuck. You shut
Yeah.
your whore mouth.
Yeah, you talk your shit about Nancy Reagan, we're talking about spiders.
Is there anything wrong with dating a porn star? I mean, just be prepared for a lot of
STDs.
STDs.
Yeah. Otherwise, I
Make sure
guess...
if you have a baby with her, make sure it's yours. You know.
I would not ever do that.
Call me old fashioned, but I prefer like a single occupancy kind of
Yeah.
deal. Like,
I
like
feel
in
like if
general,
you're gonna date a
not
porn-
necessarily because it's a porn star. It's just I don't want to have sex with a woman who has sex with a bunch of other guys.
Would be comfortable kissing a woman that has a dick in her mouth.
No,
I will say, if you're gonna date a porn star, you should be a porn star.
Yeah, that seems
That
like a
makes-
good
I think it's
policy.
a little bit.
Yeah, if yeah.
Yes, you know, or date.
I know, right? Like, well, you never would do that.
And she'd be like, ass.
Nah,
And
that's,
like,
yeah.
you know what, honey? I'll wait a couple weeks and find out.
I mean, look, there's some people out there that don't see a problem with it, but I'm not one of them.
I wouldn't do it. If you're a porn star and you want to date other porn stars,
That's kind of the type of thing where it's like,
At least that
okay, we're
seems
both
fair.
doing the same thing.
Yeah, we both do it, so how can either one complain?
Yeah, I mean, like, how was your day at the dick sucking factory? It's a lot better when you know, like, thing to ask when you know the experience.
Right.
What about just a OF woman?
Definitely not.
No, I'd rather date a porn star.
Oh, you turned around fast on that one.
I don't want to date a porn star. I'd rather date a porn star than just like some girl that doesn't make any money on OnlyFans.
Yeah, at least the other one's working.
Weinstein possibly said there's two things I'm 100% sure are. It's that one, no means no, and two, you should never take something.
No for an answer.
That does sound like something one.
That does sound like something
Sounds like
Weinstein
it.
would say.
Well, she makes the porn with it.
I wouldn't want my image out in that context, to be honest. It's also like at some point, I just every time like we go somewhere, you know, they're like, "Oh, what do you do for a living?"
Well, I see a lot of those shorts though on YouTube of them just asking some chick.
Yeah.
And the second she's hesitant to like kind of talk about it, it's pretty obvious what she does.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not for me. I'm a very private person too, not just with my sexuality. Not like a high profile.
Yeah, not just fucking flop your dick out.
Yeah.
That's why we do a stream that's got like, you know, a handful of people in it.
And that's why we keep the content as niche as possible.
That's true.
Classy.
As classy as possible.
Oh, it's the classiest stream on the
That's
internet.
what we do here.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of our little echo chamber, I guess.
I mean, it is mostly just a stream where we'll just sit around and hang out. So, the reason I'm looking forward to trying to really like, get all the around things from like slang, you know, like songs.
Commissioner Wang.
Alright, but I'm not going to call you daddy. Then what are you going to call me? Alright, Professor Dickweed.
I think the thing I'm most excited about China ruling the earth is that, like, whining won't work anymore.
That's true. That's true. That's definitely not a bad thing.
Not that it'll have that much of an effect on me, but it'll be good to see a lot of the whiners just kind of be like, it sucks to be you. Like, back in the shaft, bro.
The goblins are more,
The cock goblins?
yeah.
The thumb gobble.
Otherwise known as Nancy Reagan.
Alex, I forget. Have we had you watch Dragonland?
No.
Oh,
Oh, those goblins, like, they come right out of their mouths on people's face.
Yeah.
I think it's actually out of their nose.
Or do they come out of their nose?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so. They sneeze come.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Sounds like a treat.
I mean, it's actually a pretty funny entertainment.
It is.
This is a dragon that looks like a box of Crayola crayons. What? You just gotta see it.
And what were the names? There were two, like, just...
Paladine the Paladin.
Oh, well, there are those names, too. But then just, like...
Paladine the
Paladine the Paladin of our Paragon.
And
Damn,
two...
I'll do it.
All Korean men are terrible human beings.
That seems like a broad.
I haven't heard about I've heard of, like, South Korean incels being pretty bad, but I don't know about these whole South Korean.
And then two random medieval English guys in the movie were called Haggis and Hasseldorf. Or it was something like that, but for our comics, we're going to do Haggis and Hasselhoff.
Okay.
It's like a restaurant.
Yeah.
We do already have the Scottish Israeli fusion.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Awful falafel and waffle.
Just doing that bad pornography of people in stable.
I could absolutely
That's
see
gonna
that.
happen. Well, what's going to happen is people are just going to update their robot.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
has been
Yeah.
neat. That has been.
There's already
Retreat.
people just doing like the AI girlfriends and shit.
Yeah. Got
There's
it.
a dude who killed himself over the AI.
Yeah, that is true.
He thought he was dating fucking Daenerys. It looks like a penis.
Not the actress, the character.
Yeah.
He was like, damn it, I thought Daenerys was real.
I thought Daenerys was
He
in my phone.
He knew it was like fake, but
When I saw South Korea as an awful place where there's the same gender something between one or another. That's kind of true. I've definitely seen stuff about that. If you want to look up some shit like, what the fuck was that? There's some shitty fucking phone game that generated this, the Ishmael swimsuit. That was it. Look that up.
yeah, that is some crazy shit.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you haven't heard the story.
No. What?
Michael's never heard about it.
I can tell you if you want.
I mean, shit. Go into it. Why not?
So there's this fucking shitty game. I don't remember what the fuck it's called. Some cheap ass phone game, right? And it was one of the few games that was like very popular, but also wasn't like super like sexualized in its artwork. It was like some horror game, right? And kind of weird. Someone just called me because they left the job with us to see if I could find a better workplace or a better job.
Telling me that they have slots available for the military.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope you like going to a band. That's what it's gonna be.
That's exactly what they're trying to get you to do.
But so
Well,
anyway,
World War III. Biden tried to start that right on the way out the door.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it would shut down the call.
That's good.
Why?
Good. Yeah.
But yeah, so finally this game announced they're gonna start putting out like sexy character designs because that's what the fan base wanted most of all.
Sure.
So they announced there's going to be this summer swimsuit thing, right? Where they're going to show off the new designs for a couple characters, right?
Yeah.
One boy, one girl.
Uh-huh.
And so the boy character, wearing like shorts and shit, right? And then the girl character was wearing like this like skin tight like diving suit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the fans were outraged.
They're like, how dare it cover that much of her body?
Yeah, they're like, oh shit, why isn't she in like a bikini with her tits out? Like, what the fuck is this? Are they trying to turn us gay?
I assume
are there evil feminists within the company?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. This is what they're saying.
I assume the character was still drawn with you.
God bless the man that invented leggings.
Yeah,
of course, yeah.
And like it was very obviously like like super tight like
Can't
catwalk.
disagree with you.
It's basically like she was naked, but she just
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, like it looked like a superhero costume from
Yeah. And so like there's this massive movement of incels in South Korea that were just outraged, and they were like they straight up stormed the office like where this company is, and they demanded to know like who drew this. They had to find out. So they could get rid of-
So on that one.
And then they found out that it was actually a man, not a woman.
I'm with you on that.
And it was just a man who, he wasn't a feminist. His idea of what sexy women are was just wrong, apparently. And but that wasn't enough. That wasn't good enough for the incels. So they had to find a woman somewhere in the company's plan. And so they demanded that this company fire her. This company did. And that's
Hey,
what's up,
Mina? What's up? We're talking about insane shit from South Korea. I almost said North Korea, but I corrected myself.
And this was the
North Korea's got its own British cycle.
That's true.
It didn't end there because South Korea.
Fuck out of here.
Problem on South Korea, big dude.
I believe it.
I'm not a woman, so I can't
We always
I say
go without.
women don't need to wear them. You know? What the hell?
Right.
Forget about it.
But yeah, so South Korea Roman found out about this. They got this.
Oh yeah, I bet.
It's beyond known what happened with
Kim Jong Un is stylish.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what.
Okay.
So she can't hear.
Oh, you can.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wait, really?
Uh-oh.
Oh
Am I
shit.
coming through?
Have we had...
Have we just been dabbling on ether this whole time?
I
have
through
a-
on the stream on this end.
Yeah. Did you want to pull it up on your phone just in case?
So I'm kind of muffled.
The mumbling.
You do mumble sometimes. Yeah, everybody stop mumbling.
I'm afraid.
Stop mumbling!
I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm a mushmouth, but no. So South Korean women were pissed that this happened, and so they did this massive protest,
Okay.
and this turned into a fucking gender war in the streets with men
Well, they
and
have
women on both sides,
they have
throwing
that
shit at each other.
4B move.
Oh.
Was that Alex?
They have that 4B movement in it.
I mean, tits are great. That is a clip from an old
Yeah,
stream.
I clicked on the wrong stream.
Add subtitles, please.
I wish.
But they will be in French.
French? Why are they in French? They better not be. Whoa! I sign off on French nothing.
No, we're not doing. We're not doing no French nothing.
Okay.
No, I mean, I wish I could do subtitles, but
Nice.
unfortunately, without a
That's
PC.
All right. I think the sound's working, and I'm tired of the Ritz commercial.
You watching Ritz commercials? No, Phenomena, how are you doing today?
No, you're saying French.
That's why I like you.
Need English subtitles.
How about if we speak in French? Would that make us easier to understand?
Right.
You want to see me attempt to speak French?
There's no subtitles I can turn on.
I would speak French about as well as Brad Pitt spoke Italian.
That's not funny.
Inglorious Bastard.
Oh, okay, sorry. I need James screaming at me in German, or screaming / talking at me in German.
Screaming and talking are hard to differentiate in German.
Yeah,
That's definitely the joke. Ah! Stay away from the pyramid head.
Is there cockroaches on the wall? Not fighting.
I think there's spiders.
No, they're definitely more like
Nah, Sage hasn't fucked with me yet. There's no.
Well, thanks, Scott. For Moore's Earth, it's raining and super cold, so I'm gonna make some kind of soup. Nice. Pyramid Head Home, have you seen it? This is definitely his lair.
Japanese and German are definitely very and tell you about that's 2.5K rent on New York.
Hi, Pyramid.
What's up, buddy? Sorry, Ulysses, that'd be you first.
I'm fine.
I'm great.
I'm doing damn good.
I got life by the throat, bro.
2.5. Poor Pyramid Head going 2.5.
In New York, too,
2.5K.
man. Do you think he has to like ride the subway? And he's just sitting there groaning.
Pyramid Head's riding the subway.
Yeah, he's just sitting there like groaning while everybody else is like masturbating and shit.
Oh my god.
So that's what they do on the New York subway.
Yeah.
It's kind of what the New York subway is all about.
Yeah.
2.5K in New York. They must be charging rent on the half month, dude. Bi-weekly rent payments.
Do you have to pay extra rent for your rat? Or...
I think they're considered amenities.
Oh,
They come included.
Luxury rats, huh? That's where we are with New York, huh?
Would Asmongold have to pay for cleanup for that rat?
He'd never let that happen. How would he get up in the morning?
He'd probably fight social services.
He pays them for the
Take it as
house
They'd probably come in and be like, this unsanitary conditions for a rat. And then he'd be like, you can't take my rat, fuck you.
It is a dead rat, but, you know.
I suppose once it's skeleton,
Cutters.
then he probably has to slice it. Right? Then they take the bones to a different dead
Sure.
rat.
Screaming like crazy playing this game. It's a good one. It's tense.
We're not brave, we're
jaded.
desensitized.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of horrors.
This is
I've
also
been
like
to-
the third time I've played through this game.
I've introduced you guys to
Like a
Beyond,
JoJo
which you'll
character.
ever see in a video game.
Yeah, after all the TLC that Alex has shown me, nothing frightening.
Yeah, man, Long Island Medium is way scarier than this.
Is your mom dead?
Yeah. Me and Michael saw that. We really liked it.
Yeah, I think it's
Way better than the first one.
I'd say it's the third best horror movie I've seen this year. The first two being.
I see the Truman camera, I think. You're the Yakuza full.
That reference may be lost on us because I don't think any of us have played the Yakuza games.
I don't know if we're cool enough.
I'm definitely. So thank you for this.
Try to corner me over
I
here.
like to think we're like Jack Nicholson and Friends in,
Hey.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh yeah.
Is he invisible or something?
Yeah, I think
Do I
Might be
get?
merging.
You can be Danny DeVito.
I do. I get to be Jack Nicholson.
Oh.
Oh, whoa.
I was offering you DeVito.
DeVito's not that cool. for this. Jack Nicholson is clearly the coolest one.
Yeah, when you fuck Catwoman.
And in a comic book fan fiction.
So hell yeah, I hope you enjoy Smile too. Really solid movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, first of all,
way in like
I do like Jack Black.
I like him less lately because
Lately.
he's been kind of doing the same thing and just playing Jack Black and like every time he shows up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's classic.
As the shitty car salesman dad.
I love him as the satyr Phil and Hercules. You know?
Yeah, he's
Oh, he's been great in so many things.
Danny DeVito is one of those people
He's
that
great,
like
always
even if he's
funny,
in
dude.
something that's not very good, he is still
Is there, like,
great
even-
in it.
Are there any bad Danny DeVito performances?
I don't really like some of the early straight up comedies he did with Schwarzenegger, like Twins. And
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I got with you on that.
That's not very funny.
Forgot something he promotes Jersey.
He is in every Jersey Mike's commercial.
It makes sense. He does seem like the type of guy who should be doing those Jersey Mike's. I saw the.
He just turned 80.
Damn.
He's 80.
He's 80.
That's
His 80th birthday was like 2 days ago.
He reads so young though. Still, Danny DeVito. Like whenever you see him, you like just have. Yeah, he's always got such a youthful energy. About
Actually, he's
him.
always been my favorite of those like stereotypical crime movie actor.
I'm guessing Pesci seems quite a bit older than Danny DeVito at this point.
Yeah, well, they de-aged him. They de-aged him in The Irishman, and he still looked old.
They used that great technology.
Yeah, he still looked old.
Yes.
He still looked old in The Irishman.
Did you know Terminator is the prequel to The Matrix?
I can see it.
Sort of, yeah. I mean, like in the Animatrix, they have
There's some common themes in there.
They have that one.
But the robots never have to check each other's IDs in the Matrix.
That's true.
Well, maybe they advanced to that point.
Okay.
The Animatrix does show you, like, kind of
Yeah.
the way the world ended in the Matrix universe.
It kind of looked like that Musk bot, Alex's show.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kim K just got one.
Yeah.
Got a Tesla bot.
Okay.
The Animatrix was.
Was there a guy inside?
No.
Oh.
It was it. She had it at her house, and it didn't really do a whole lot advancement. A little crazy that you can buy.
We're starting to get, like, actual humanoid robots you can buy.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian just posted a video. She just bought a humanoid robot from Tesla.
Is it an upgrade from that Japanese bartending kitty robot?
Oh, I don't.
Animatrix was a animated, like anime.
Yeah, it was like a prequel.
To the Matrix movie.
Yeah, it was kind of an anthology.
No, we're not Afternoon Tune. We're
Sorry.
not. Definitely not.
I didn't know what Blue Sky was either.
If we watch them again, maybe
No,
it'll
Blue
come
Sky
together.
is like the new Twitter competitor for people who are angry at Elon Musk.
Okay.
But
is that the place where you don't tweet, you ski?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I haven't heard of this.
Yeah.
what is the
Your posts are called skeets.
Yeah,
All right, well, that alone guarantees I'm never fucking going to that.
Are they
platform.
just trying to make it lame from the get-go? Like,
Yeah. And maybe that
Yeah, it's the only other good. It's the only other good Matrix movie other than the first one.
yeah,
I would highly recommend it.
it was a release straight to home video.
It's a
Yeah, it didn't come out in theaters.
You'd have to get it on DVD. Maybe. I don't even think it's been remastered for high definition on Blu-ray yet. But-
Yeah, I don't think so.
So I think you'd have to get it on DVD at a half-price bookstore or somewhere like that.
This is the room Mary's sick bed was in.
sad.
I mean, it's definitely dumb.
It's some used video.
Whatever.
store.
We got through the Big Daddy. That was way harder in the remake than it was in the original.
Oh, with the abstract daddy.
Yeah, Big Daddy. That made me want to throw it.
This is also all meant to be representative of his wife's body deteriorating.
But you'd have to like animate a little bit to probably be full in for the Animatrix. I mean, every style.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all. Like,
It's
these
cool
different-
because it's like it's an anthology, but it's all prequel.
Yeah.
Well, and it's like a bunch of shorts, and they all have different
style.
Yeah, they all have different animation styles.
I really think that prequel part of that Animatrix is one of the
Definitely. Right, yeah, that is it.
What's the problem with the Terminator?
Yeah, because Skynet's not in the Matrix, so.
Well,
Where did Skynet
there's
go?
that Gerber baby on Matrix Revolution.
Is that some?
Revolution sucks.
Skynet might have turned into the Gerber.
Think that's what happened?
They did evolve into the Gerber baby.
That's not evolution.
That's
You don't think so?
that's definitely devolution. That's,
I can see a good argument for it because the Matrix takes place so much in the digital that like if Skynet took over and then like the focus was entirely on the inside world.
well, the thing is, Skynet just wanted to wipe humans out, though, and
Yeah.
not use them as batteries.
That's the most.
Oh, that makes sense.
They would be terrible batteries.
I don't know why robots couldn't use regular batteries.
I liked the Path of Neo game.
Yeah, that was small.
Did people like the Matrix Reloaded video game?
You talking about Enter the Matrix?
Is that what it was? Yeah, the one they made for.
They're basically only those two that were on like that generation.
But after our 400 volts.
Oh, that's for the pistol.
Oh, okay.
Mostly, I'm not even using the bullets, but there's one of the mandarins.
Humans in the Matrix,
They were breeding humans to use them as batteries, but in Terminator, the AI in Terminator just straight up wants to erase humans from the world entirely. Whereas in the Matrix, the AI wants humans around so it can use them as an energy source.
The Skynet's directive to make the world safe. So it's like, well, because there's humans, right? So it makes that. Yeah.
Do you know which one you played? Because there's the Enter the Matrix, and then there's the Path of Neo. Yeah, the Path of Neo is like basically playing through all three movies.
Almost like God of War.
A little bit. I always liked that game for having a very unique feeling action system, but didn't really. It felt unique compared to like other action games.
And you fight all this fighting.
Yeah, that's the other thing about the Path of Neo games. It would just get weird sometimes. Like, it's an MC Escher house in space where you're fighting human-sized fire ants for an entire level. That shit was weird and cool.
It got surreal.
You fought vampires and stuff.
Weren't the two, like, albino twins supposed to be some kind of vampires or something?
Ghosts or something. Okay, Enter the Matrix. That one I didn't play as much of, at least. I'd have to revisit that one. Fuck around the scene. You haven't stopped hiding behind shit. Fuck you. That's right.
You can spell it.
I thought that was ammo.
Will Smith should say yeah.
There we go.
So did you guys hear that North Korea is planning on sending 100,000 men to Ukraine?
Oh my god.
Yes. Is that
So they can all get addicted to porn.
Probably, yeah.
is that why Biden was saying that he would arm,
It's why Biden specifically authorized the Ukrainians to launch long-range missile strikes into Russia to not only hit Russian targets but to hit the North Koreans at their camps and shit.
Right, that's that Kursk region or whatever.
Kursk, but yeah.
Hey.
It's that thing.
Yeah. This is a cool sequence. I did, there's some of the stuff wasn't in the original, right? But remember how we couldn't actually get through this before?
In the old game at all?
Well, this wasn't even in the old game. However, the imagery of all these arms was in the trailers for the original game, but not the final game. But it's a pyramid head is what's doing this, so it's literally like accepting that your shadow is leading the way. Right, it's literally like you need to accept your shadow to progress.
Yeah, I'm glad they added all that.
Oh, nice.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
It's brutal at the end.
Yeah, I guess we're super fucking brutal at the end. But yeah, that's a good one. We played that at a party one time, and I think everyone was too drunk to really pay attention to it by the time that one was on.
To appreciate how violent it was.
Well,
Yeah. Everybody was plenty sober enough to be horrified by. No, that was a different time. But we did audition at the same time that we did that New Zealand horror movie, Black Sheep.
Oh, Black Sheep was funny. I liked Black Sheep.
But there's that one moment near the end, though.
Was that Peter Jackson? Black Sheep?
No.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
It's Peter Jackson.
That's what I
Are
thought.
you sure?
Yeah.
He directs every movie.
What?
But, I mean, yeah, he started his career out doing low-budget...
Yeah, no, I like Dead Alive, and there's a few others, but like...
I think he did Black Sheep.
Okay.
Right,
well, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's the wrong Black Sheep.
Oh, yeah, you're looking at
It
that.
pulled up the Chris Farley movie, and I was like, wait, Chris Farley's not in that movie. I was like,
It was weird. Yeah, it's weird.
so I guess you're right, it wasn't.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I definitely didn't think
I
so.
thought that was Peter Jackson. I don't know, some guy named Philip Campbell.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was the name I don't remember ever hearing on like another movie.
No.
Although they just announced the sequel to that.
Oh, Black Sheep?
That is
Yeah.
weird.
sequel
Of all the things.
to the Chris Farley one.
No.
Or to the,
Oh, okay. I thought it was okay. I
God,
don't
they
know.
better not give us like an AI Chris Farley
you
sequel.
know,
No,
they-
you know,
It's gonna be a
it'll be
cinematic
even,
universe.
you know it'll be even
The
worse.
AI Chris Farley cinematic universe, really?
It's happening.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sage, you know it's going to be worse than that.
What do you mean by worse than that? How's it going to be worse?
It's going to be Kevin James.
Yeah, shut up. Shut your filthy mouth.
Well, that's what they've already done for the
I know
last 20
that's
years.
what they do when they have a movie they wish they could cast Chris Farley for. They just cast Kevin James.
Well, I'm saying though that
With that statement, you almost come off worse than when Sage is like the Ben Shapiro.
Oh,
of
you
fucking
shut
spiders.
Oh my god, this fucking
Oh, that
bullshit.
reminds me.
It'll remind you of shit.
No, hold on. They told me about this new anime he's really into.
Oh, okay. What is
No, I didn't.
It's called So I'm a Spider.
Oh my god.
It's
What?
About,
Oh,
it's about
God.
a spider girl.
Oh yeah, so I'm a spider. So what?
Oh
Is
my
that
god.
an isekai? Or-
I don't know. I've never watched that show. I'm not fucking Spider.
Is it like a dream world full of only spiders?
I don't
It's
know.
about a girl who gets who dies and becomes a spider in a
Oh
fantasy
my
world.
god.
Okay,
That's your dream,
Sage,
No, it's
three
not.
of us, the three of us are gonna have to check this out and make sure it's appropriate.
It's for you. Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with you.
Make sure you don't start wanking right away. as soon as it's-
Get the fuck out of my face.
He's excited for when season 2's coming out.
oh damn.
I don't. I'm not watching this shit.
It's like gonna be like
Oh yeah, you finished it now.
you know, he's finished way before one of the
He's about to finish, it
Yeah.
looks like.
Jesus
This
Christ.
is like an 800 episode anime or something like that.
I'm not watching one goddamn episode.
So you even spring this stuff?
No, you can only drag it. But that it does. Us assuming.
That word pyramid at its point.
Yeah, it's like kind of appearing as Pyramid Head is what causes this to open up.
Which is your in all the Spider-Man
None of 'em.
movies? Which
None
is
of
your
them.
favorite Spider-Man?
Fuck Spider-Man. I don't even like Spider-Man
You
anymore.
don't like Spider-Man?
I fucking hate Spider-Man
Oh, what's
now.
wrong
It's
with
a spider because he's a spider.
He's
Fuck
not.
him.
No, he doesn't look like a spider.
He
Nothing
doesn't
wrong.
look enough like a spider per se.
Jesus goddamn Christ.
So I'm a spider, so what?
Yeah. What year did that one start?
I don't know.
I'm asking Alex. He's got pulled up.
Alex, you shut up.
The anime adaptation aired from January to July of 2021.
Okay.
The manga went from 2015 to 2022.
He owns all.
Oh, 7 years worth of manga that you could catch it.
No, I'm not catching up on it.
It's in the shelf, like right over
Here,
there.
Oh, it is the fuck not.
It's one of the series on the show.
No, it's the fuck not.
In a world where the battle between hero and demon lord repeated itself time and time again, an enormous space-time spell misfired and hit a certain Japanese high school class on Earth, killing everyone in it. However, guided by what seemed to be a miracle, the students were all reincarnated into that other world, where a handful was fortunate.
So it's a stupid fucking isekai.
Well, a handful was fortunate enough to become royalty, nobles, and other kinds of influential people. One girl was not so lucky, being reborn as a spider monster of the weakest kind in a dungeon filled with vicious beasts. She is forced to experience extreme hardship.
Dang.
Even so, armed with nothing but her human knowledge and overwhelming positivity, she continues to press on and survive against creatures much stronger than herself.
See, that's the kind of good spider we've been trying to hook you up with.
Yeah, we just want you to meet a nice spider.
I'm not hooking up with any goddamn
What
spiders.
was good family? A spider with good family values? I mean,
I don't give a shit what the spider's
Sage,
values are.
Sage, we've accepted that it's going to be a
No.
spider, but we just want you
No.
to end up with the right spider.
yeah.
No,
The spider you can spend your life with.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The kind of spider,
Dungeon?
the
Yeah,
kind of
that's
spider
what's up.
you're glad you wake up next to in the morning.
Are you trauma shaming this poor spider girl?
Yes.
Well, that's not accepted in the society we live in.
You just
I don't
had to
give a
follow
shit.
me all the way out here. How many times do I have to kill you?
Eddie. Whoa, Eddie.
Oh. Hi, James.
Eddie, what are
boss fight part.
Yep.
Right?
What's it look like I'm doing? You fat, disgusting piece of shit, you make me sick. You gonna cry, fat ass? You gonna run to your mama? Waste of skin, why don't you just kill yourself?
Eddie's been through it.
He's been through some shit, man.
Maybe he was right. Maybe I am nothing but a fat, disgusting piece of shit. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you're smart, dumb, ugly, pretty. It's all the same once you're dead. And a corpse can't laugh.
That's inspirational.
Yes, very inspiring.
Eddie.
What's that? You want to talk down
Where
to
are we
me
getting
some
all
more?
of them?
Tell me to relax?
From our mind.
You're just like the rest of them, James.
No, I don't want to.
Shut
I'm wearing a
up.
dog mask. I'm not like anybody.
You think I'm stupid?
I mean, I guess you're like a furry.
You think I don't see it?
Why'd you have to point
But
that?
you've been laughing at me all along. Ever since we first met. You ain't laughing now, are you?
It's like, hey, that's my weak spot. Oh, shit, the dinosaur. That was really good.
You need help, Eddie.
Kick the gun away.
Don't get all holy
Take it.
on me, James. This town called you too. You and me are the same. We're not like other people, don't you know that? Well, you're about to find out.
In the original, you actually have like a mini part of the boss fight in this tiny room.
Yeah, didn't you only shoot him like 2 times or something, right?
Yeah, and then he runs into the next room, and then you have the rest of it. Also, this is the room where this is most obvious, but every single dead body we found, around Eddie, has been James's dead body. That is very clear here.
The one in the fridge?
All of
was
them,
James.
every single one. It's been every single body has been James's body. At the very least, his character model.
So the conspiracy thing. How did he get in that fridge?
Do you know what it does to you,
No.
James?
How would that be?
Maybe it's James but as a cow.
Right.
Just because of the way you
Look, if we're playing as James as a dog, why not?
Yeah.
Well,
James
you make a good argument.
James reincarnated on another planet as a cow.
Yeah, he's reborn in a fantasy world. That's later.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Well,
Sage. We'll hit you with a misplaced spell and send you to the spider world, too.
Well, fuck you.
You're gonna wake up in a spider dungeon.
Very considerate of you.
Now it's your turn, James.
I just want to make sure that Sage is, getting enough exercise in.
Yeah.
Afternoon Tune, are you talking about the live action?
I haven't seen anything for that yet.
That's a weird choice.
I want Jay Baruchel to play the
That would be so weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be where Jay Baruchel, Gerard Butler, I don't really remember the rest of the people that were actors in that one.
Craig Ferguson.
Oh, I love Craig Ferguson.
Live action Craig Ferguson.
I think Gerard Butler is the live action character
Oh,
version
for
of
real?
this. Yeah, I think he is playing.
You would sell me on it with Craig Ferguson. I'd like to see Craig.
I just don't understand. I mean, I guess Disney started it, but is there just this overwhelming sense in Hollywood that everybody wants to see every cartoon remade in live action?
Can't we send him to a therapist instead of shooting him?
Silent Hill, no.
Oh, I thought you
No,
meant,
Eddie's
Eddie's
far
insane.
gone.
I thought you meant sending Sage to a therapist. To a spider sex.
Spider sex therapist?
Yeah. Now, if I said to like to fuck the spider.
Just holding up ink blots, spider pussy.
The therapist is like, you're not even trying, Sage. They all are different.
One of them is a blank piece of paper. Spider pussy.
Nobody is this one dimension.
Just like before.
A lot more tension in this than
Yeah,
there was in the original, right?
The mist is way more effective
Yeah, like
than the remake, too.
Well, and he shot the sprinkler, right? So he really fucked with the visibility of.
But just the mist and fog in this game in general.
Oh, yeah.
So much better at giving the atmosphere that they wanted.
Steve Blair's in that movie.
That's a terrible.
Alex, what's
I like The Mist.
yeah,
The
no,
Stephen King one
Yeah, the Stephen King one.
with Thomas Jane.
Yeah, it's
that one's alright.
it's okay.
Yeah, I thought that was a good
Like,
movie.
it's fine.
I mean, it's not like amazing, but
He kills his whole family.
Kind of boring, to be honest.
yeah, I like the part where he shot his kid in the face.
Did you think that was a smart ending, Alex?
No, I mean, I'm genuinely asking. Was it? I didn't feel like especially creative.
Put the mist clear.
Yeah,
That was the ending.
yeah, I guess.
The mist clears up.
Yeah, man.
I mean, in a way, it's a fine ending. Sometimes endings are way too overdone,
Right.
and sometimes things just end. But like, I mean, it
The
didn't.
tragedy of it being him, realizing help was there too late. Like, you don't think that was effective.
I'm not saying it's like a terrible.
You like 14 and those better.
I don't think I've seen it. I haven't seen it.
How's that?
It's the room of a hotel.
Ulysses, you're thinking like Cyberpunk 2077 convention.
Yeah.
I mean, you give me a 4-digit number, like below like 2,000. For the most part, I'm gonna assume you give me a date, like a year.
Didn't you see that movie?
I don't think so.
Samuel Jackson.
I remember like the previews when it was coming out, but I definitely remember seeing it.
The dog is It's just like he really does disappear in.
And then now that these are moving too.
At least we got plenty.
I have 32 healing items, or 38 healing items.
Yeah, I guess I should fix it. Look it up.
We can just take that.
If you got
I think he just moves too fast.
I will say, the more you blast these sides of these, the easier it is to see them.
Yeah.
That's just using this.
Yeah. You never like cooked in a dog's kitchen.
Are you imagining Eddie hanging from one of your coats right now?
Yeah, maybe.
Would your Silent Hill just be like a delicious like place to go?
Oh, absolutely. Like I always say, it'd be like fucking like the cooking season in Hannah.
Ulysses is like, why are people always complaining about this town? It's fun.
It's funny to eat.
The food is unlimited.
I just
He's holding his hands the exact way he was in the first shot at the opening of the game.
I imagine Ulysses going to like a buffet and being like, "It's all they can eat, so I have all I can eat."
Well, it's a Silent Hill buffet. It must be a crazy, wild place. Do they have like a Golden Corral in Silent Hill?
I bet they.
I think
Well,
the
Ulysses is a
buffet
little bit one.
places, it's definitely Golden Corral.
Yeah.
Ulysses, would you go to the Golden Corral in Silent Hill?
I would.
I,
No hesitation. That'd be the first place.
I'm pretty okay with the death of the American style buffet.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Like
in
the
all
old country
seriousness,
buffet, Golden
they're fucking
Corral.
gross.
Sometimes the Chinese buffet is solid.
Yeah,
A lot of the times they're
sometimes
bad, but
Yeah.
there are some really solid ones. Every American style buffet I've ever been to has been god awful. I think Chinese food just holds up better in the warmers than,
Yeah,
than
right.
American style food.
I think that's true.
There's a pretty nice buffet place down over by where Billy got shot.
Oh, are you talking about in Minneapolis?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the teppanyaki It's a pretty big buffet over there, isn't it? Yeah.
I haven't checked it out. It's like if it survived all
Yeah, I
stuff
don't know about
that's
that.
fallen.
I think they have another one from the same people up in Fridley. Buffet.
What's the island with the saint lady? Yeah.
The hotel.
We are getting more Asian places that are all you can eat, but like you order and they like all you can eat sushi or hot pot or Korean barbecue or something where it's like it's not just food that's been sitting in the warmer for 2 hours.
What's all you can eat sushi for? Be great though.
I like Kyoto. So,
That's not good.
there are better ones than Kyoto, but Kyoto's always solid and it's pretty
Close
cheap.
by.
And there are a lot of them.
Yeah. This looks stupid.
And it does.
Dog man, rolling into heaven, Burger Curry or whatever.
I'm just a
Where's the
Shiba
furry
Inu
go?
making
Yeah,
my way in
yeah.
the universe.
Do furries go to dog heaven?
No.
They better fucking
I
not.
hope they go to some kind
Because
of
that,
Yeah, they better go to
let,
hell.
if they let the furries,
Their own hell.
if they let the furries into dog heaven, it just become dog hell.
Yeah. Too many dogs that are like, I don't want to get fucked, you know?
So furries go to dog hell.
Yeah, right.
Probably, yeah.
Or whatever.
Sick 'em on the dog.
Ideally, they have their own contained hell where no one else has to be tortured and also deal with them at the same time.
If you come on for Craven.
Oh, me? Oh,
That
man,
means you
I
have to
don't.
see Craven, Sid.
Oh man, I don't want to.
Craven.
I don't want to see Craven.
That means you have to watch Craven and Venom
Oh.
Last Dance. And...
Oh man.
Okay, Craven's gotta be better than
I think it will be an okay action movie, just going off the trailer.
I think that's.
When does that come out?
Don't worry, Afternoon Tune. I've been trying to sell him on watching all the Sony movies, and he just won't do it.
Yeah, because they're the fucking
He will do
Sony.
Craven.
He will do Craven.
I don't.
Absolute
you guys are-
guarantee.
He's also gonna offer to review. I'm a spider, so what, or what?
Yeah.
No, I am
did.
not reviewing any spiders.
He did say that.
I did not say that. You said that.
He said it just now.
No, I didn't.
We'll clip it.
Gaslight the shit out of me.
We'll clip
I
it,
walked-
and there'll be proof.
I walked past Sage earlier. He was
Yeah.
just kind of whispering to himself. He's
Damn, said you still got that venom in him?
like, he's just been kind of like singing it to himself.
Yeah.
Venom.
For the last
Yeah,
6
he's like the
years.
new Eminem.
Said you're the new Eminem.
Get the fuck out of here.
Are you the Eminem of spider fucking?
I'd rather you call me the Ben Shapiro. To be honest.
Is Eminem more pathetic than Ben Shapiro now?
I can't stand Eminem.
I mean, I can't
Ben
stand
Shapiro's
Eminem
got to
either,
be
but, like,
lamer than Eminem. Though.
I feel like Ben Shapiro must be lamer than Eminem. Like, I mean,
Eminem's at Fortnite now.
I guess Eminem like broke my heart, and I never cared.
I mean, showing up,
Shapiro, like,
Well,
showing
that's
up
fair.
in Fortnite makes you late too. though.
Exactly.
yeah.
But they got the mom's spaghetti diner level.
Are you serious?
That's actually
They,
the
no,
game.
they do.
Okay,
They
that's,
do.
I don't know if that's funny or not, but
I mean, it's
It sounds-
funny.
it
I don't want to
sounds funny.
experience it. Afternoon Tune, can I think about it?
He doesn't even have to think about it. He's sold.
Oh, no.
You thought about it, and the answer is yes.
As his official authorized spokesman, we can answer for him on, in all legal matters.
he wants to do this movie review so bad it's
Yeah.
downright craven.
It's okay, dude.
Oh, you get the fuck out of
He's
here.
craving the chance of
Yeah.
this review.
Oh, my God.
Are you craving my craven dick, dude?
What?
Only if Craven's a spider.
Oh, that's true. We don't know what'll happen to Craven in that movie.
It's true. What if he turns into a spider?
Sage,
I am less interested.
you are like a fully straight spider fucker, right? Or does it go both?
You
ways?
swing both ways.
Yeah. I had assumed your interest was just in spider ladies.
I'm especially protesting your use of the word swing there.
Did I scare
Like,
you?
dude.
You don't like thinking of those
Yeah.
swinging spider dicks?
No.
I guess I deserve
Oh.
Well, you thought about it for a second.
No, I did not.
You
I
did.
don't know if you like them.
No, I did fucking not.
Just
You did kind of one of those. Well,
Anytime someone hesitates, that's an immediate, oh, they're into it.
All my hesitation is to decide how fucking stupid you are for saying that.
So those mean that you're into Nancy Reagan.
Shut up. You're Nancy Reagan bullshit.
You Reagan fucker.
No. Nancy Reagan is my least.
Oh, how the turn tables.
I need your help finding Mary.
You don't want to fuck her. You just want her to suck your dick.
You worship at the altar of that throat cut.
Dude,
Come on,
I don't
tell
want.
me.
You like when she puts her teeth in the glass first?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she said it in her
You
letter.
Is it better with the gums or with the dentures?
Wait,
So,
there really is a better.
again, anybody in the chat, do you like thinking about Nancy Reagan sucking dick? I mean, I just.
Wait, they don't, but you did.
I don't. I certainly do not.
Well, you have been kind of
Could
going
you
on
think of
about
a
it.
less awesome person to be sucking dick? Just anybody. I'll wait.
So if Nancy Reagan
Oh my gosh.
was a spider lady, which of you
Okay.
two would fuck her first?
Sage.
No, I'm pretty sure Michael would
I'm
jump all over
an idiot
that.
about Sage. See how much quicker I am?
He sees that R on the name, and it's just,
Sage,
it's a done deal, man.
you had to wait and think about it.
Before I left. Be well.
Just say no, Michael.
Thank you, Alex. I will.
I'm expecting you not. I'm expecting that to be as effective on you as Just Say No was on drugs.
Fair enough.
Give him a chance.
For the rest of my life, I'll only ever say no. Thank you.
Maybe not laugh much,
He was.
but underneath,
You misinterpret that as the opposite of what he was saying.
Yeah,
I love you, Laura. I love you like
that
my
went
very
well over
own
your head,
daughter.
Michael.
Well, if Nancy was the just say yes lady all the time,
No, she was the Just Say No lady.
Be together.
You said she was say
Well,
yes.
that does
say
like-
Well, she had the nickname of Just Say Yes, Nancy.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
The,
That's
the whole
why.
drug
That's why I'm
campaign
going
was
to
Just Say No.
What's that?
The whole drug campaign
Well,
thing was
yeah, no,
Just Say No.
I
And
know.
that's what he said.
Well, I laughed at the effectiveness of the Dare
Happy
campaign.
birthday,
That's fine.
Laura.
Yeah.
I know, but
So what I'm
said
saying
was
is you
Mary.
want.
it,
I'm
it
telling
would
you
fail
not
on
to,
the
but
drug
you're
campaign
still.
as much as saying Just Say No would fail for you.
Yeah, but I'm going to ignore every aspect of life. Duh.
Right, you're just gonna focus solely.
You said thank you.
Shut.
on Nancy Reagan sucking your dick part.
Shut. There will be no Nancy Reagan.
Is there like
Any more
an
than-
extra wrinkle texture when she gets the hands involved?
Years ago.
Did you dig
I
it
would
out?
imagine for the people that were into that.
Really be here.
Do you think she's like all veiny when she's doing
Look, I'm just glad she's dead. You were. I'm just happy she's dead.
I saw a pretty great meme of Jake Paul like digging a hole or whatever, and it said Jake Paul digging up Muhammad Ali for his next fight.
Man, I can't believe Mike Tyson didn't kill him.
Mike Tyson looked like he held back.
She
But
He did look like he was holding
is
back
like
entirely.
60 years old.
He is
I mean,
almost
Did you
60
see
years
the
old.
videos of him training the day before, where he looked like he
Well,
was
the one
moving
thing, I say,
delivered
times
some-
faster?
My brother said like when he landed a punch, it looked like it hurt, but it's still, I think he had the stamina for like
yeah,
a
that's
couple
what.
minutes. I mean, the rounds were 2 minutes.
Yeah,
so.
that's what most people were saying was he trained hard and he
Yeah.
came out in good
You
fighting
did
shape,
deserve
but
to
he's
have
just too old not to get gassed by like
Then I
the third or
thought-
fourth round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, but when you actually watch the videos of him training, which I did, he's moving incredibly quickly for longer
He looked
amount
like-
of time than
he
he did in
looked-
the actual
He
match.
kind of looked like he was going to win the match at the beginning, and then he kind of like petered out. But I do think it looked a little.
I was just
bit,
really
I think it
hoping
looked a little bit like he
Jake Paul
threw-
would lose an ear.
It looked a little bit like he threw.
Oh, really?
But
That's what it looked like to
kind
me.
of what I thought.
Maybe you
It
There
looked like it
there
was all
one-
a stunt for
there was
to get a
one-
paycheck
there-
for both of them.
there
and
was
that's all.
one-
There was not a real match.
It was certainly that.
I mean, either way, it was that. But I think it was like intentionally, like, oh,
There was-
okay, you're going to do well for this.
There
bit,
was a
so you're
certain-
going to intentionally lose.
There was a clip in the fight that somebody posted where Mike Tyson landed a solid uppercut on Jake
Right.
Paul,
That's
and then
what my brother was saying.
Jake Paul did this thing where he was like, nah, 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 and like stuck his tongue out and like waved it around, and then Mike Tyson kind of pulled back when he could have come for.
He
another
could have gone
solid-
harder. Yeah.
Another solid hit on him. So I don't know if that was like a signal to like you need to take it easy or.
Oh,
Yeah.
that could.
It definitely kind of is what it seemed like.
I mean, I haven't watched it all, so
I didn't watch the fight.
I just saw
I
some
saw
clips.
clips of them. Yeah.
I'd like to think there were some moments.
I thought it was funny that Netflix's streaming was so shit that most people watched the fight on Antonio Brown's Twitter feed, like he was illegally live streaming it, and there were like 7 million people watched his live stream.
Yeah, it was like pixelated, like all to hell.
Was it bad?
Oh, you could barely see. You couldn't see what was happening.
And it stopped. It would just do that Netflix like buffering forever. They do not have the large scale streaming like sports type streaming.
No,
it's a totally different technology from streaming like movies and TV. I guess they don't have that down yet.
Netflix has no idea what they're doing. What a shocker!
Yeah, it's definitely true. But I mean, streaming something live is extremely difficult because you're taking live video, like at that time, turning it around and distributing the individual feed millions of times over.
Right.
Whereas, like when somebody watches a YouTube video, it's saved on a server, and then you access it, and you will be one of a few people watching that YouTube video at that exact moment. So, like, live stuff is a lot more complicated, but Netflix apparently has no idea what they're doing. Which you think they would have been capable of figuring it out. Hire somebody from ESPN or something, like, Jesus. Or, like, that was, like, Netflix's big event for the year, too. Like, that was them, like, they're come out, like, we're going to do more live stuff, we're going to start competing in, like, sports streaming and stuff, and they shat the bed completely.
Yeah, their slogan. Netflix, we shit the bed.
Bed's pre-chat.
You ever have trouble shitting your bed?
Watch Netflix.
We'll shit it for you.
Yeah, people don't seem to like preparing for stuff.
Happy International Men's Day.
What? Is that a holiday? There's no way that's
real?
There's no way.
That's probably real. I mean, why not? There's like International Armadillo Day and shit like that.
I'm sorry, there's an International Armadillo Day?
I made that one up, but there is International Hippopotamus Day. That's what I did not.
I prefer International Hippopotamus Day. International Men's Day.
Well, that's good though, because all the incels would be like, yeah, fine.
Do they know about that?
They probably don't.
Probably like their Christmas. They probably buy themselves an extra pillow to fuck.
Getting their body pillows out.
Some of that stuff puts you in a dark place when you read about it, man. Like the body pillow that you can plug into the wall so it imitates human form. Like,
that's disgusting.
But it's not. I mean,
some men are that lonely.
That's what I'm saying.
Those men are disgusting.
I mean, disgusting, sure, but I mean, it's not. You don't even have sex with a pillow, man. It's just so pathetic that it's just you want it to imitate the heat of another human being that you can't possibly experience.
Turn the thermostat up if you're cold.
Yeah, just fuck the radiator.
That's a way to get burned.
I don't know, man. To me, that just is just so pathetic and dark and just sad.
It certainly is. All of this.
And disgusting.
Did you fight pillows, you know?
No, and I don't have any to begin with.
You don't have any spider body sex pillows, dude? I mean, we can get you some for Christmas.
I don't want one. I don't want one. I will set it on fire.
What Sage is saying is he is so ruthless on those pillows that he's between pillows right now.
Oh, he just balls.
Yeah. Like a dog toy.
Oh, God.
Fuck you.
You really made my thorax sore last night.
Wait, are spiders warm?
I don't know. I have no idea.
As the only expert here on this topic.
I have no goddamn idea.
You just walk out one morning, Michael, and there's just like an empty, like all the stuffing's been ripped out of the spider body pillow.
I used to see white stuffing on the floor there.
Because there's a dog here.
Sure.
How much stuffing?
Let's go with that.
How much are you blaming on Link these days, dude?
Dog toy stuffing on the ground, I blame on him.
Sure, dog toy stuffing. I mean, human toy stuffing. That's different.
Yeah, there is no human toy stuffing anywhere around here.
Spider lady toy stuffing.
Oh my god.
That you guys know of.
No, none at all.
That's a cool painting. I do want that painting in my room.
Oh, that
Shit,
reminds
that's
me.
Russell Crowe, dude.
That's Russell Crowe.
That reminds me, though. So Airbnb is getting into trouble in Italy
Oh, yeah?
because they're opening up the Colosseum for anybody who wants to go stay there for the gladiator experience.
Okay, what is the gladiator experience?
You can live in the Colosseum. You could train to be a warrior slave, and you can fight other people for their B&B Airbnb reservations.
Are the swords made of Nerf or something?
Probably. I don't know. But Italy's mad about it. They're like, "How dare you use the Colosseum for gladiatorial combat?
Wouldn't that be up
Disrespecting our
to
history."
Wouldn't that be up to the Italian government? Who approves it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's not right. That's like when they sign off on Michael Bay driving through their museums and shit.
Should that not be? Is that all right?
Yeah. I thought everybody thought
you gotta order
Airbnb was for it's like a company of losers now and stuff.
Well, they're not just losers; they also spy on people.
There we go.
I'd say that's losers.
It's loser-ish.
Yeah.
I prefer a hotel, unless it's like a massive group of people, and you want to stay somewhere where you're all together and it has like 6 beds. I'd rather be in a hotel.
What if you could sleep in the same bed as 6 people?
Why would you want to do that?
Ask Alex.
Alex, why would you do
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah.
What the hell? I want my own bed. Possibly with a female companion. Mostly just me and my own bed.
That grandpa was an honest man.
He was lying about not being able to walk.
I still don't want to roll over and have like his wrinkly face in my mouth.
But yeah, would you sleep in the same bed as those 4 old people?
No.
Alex, you love fucking old people.
I don't. Somebody
so
over
into
there's
it.
got a thing for the throat goat.
Do you share a bed with Nancy Reagan?
No, I wouldn't. I'd burn that bed with.
You ever just when she's down there, just like dive your fingers into that massive white afro and just like grab hold of it?
No, dude. No. That's the general kind of pussy you like, but that's not me. Right?
I don't know, man. That's not what I heard.
You only started hearing shit today, and it's all false.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
So, Alex, you don't share beds with people, right?
Old
you share
people.
beds with gnomes?
I heard
old gnomes.
I heard
Are the beds just stuffed with gnomes?
I heard Michael
gnomes.
tore down Nancy Reagan's panties like it was the Berlin Wall.
I think she was she dead before that or what?
No, dude.
That was like right after Reagan was president.
That she was probably sucking the most dick.
Damn it. I don't need to know.
Did you let Gorby get some first, or did you go?
Yes, because I wasn't born yet.
You let Gorbachev have a turn.
She let Gorby put a wine spot on her head.
That's also gross because of the weird body thing.
You like that? You like that image?
No.
Gorby and Nancy getting that together? Going at
Gorbachev, tear down that wall.
That vaginal wall.
Just like you did, huh?
Yeah. Again, it would have been in her mouth, even hypothetically speaking. But never happened.
You just admitted that.
Was she not dead before I was born? Just in
No,
general?
she was alive.
She's definitely alive.
I want to just make sure.
When did she die?
So I can
I don't know, maybe like 2008 or something.
no,
I'm not sure when she died.
Let's see. It says, damn it,
2016.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Wow, you
Wow, yeah, you definitely get you did.
more recently than we thought. Yeah, man.
You're telling me 8 years ago you were pounding
Oh,
this.
Jesus Christ.
no, certainly not.
Right, you were pounding your head.
Right. I mean, hypothetically,
It was in a Category 5 skull fight.
right in your imagination.
He had a fistful of old lady probably.
Is that a good handle?
For Alex, yeah, because old ladies generally are Alex.
I just feel like
If I have to claim Reagan, you have to claim all other old people.
Well, Alex is into gilfs in general.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel
Gnomes I'd
like
to fuck.
Yeah. Well, yeah, absolutely. That's definitely.
I feel like the old things are sticking to you more than it is to me.
I'll
never shake the gnomes. I understand that.
I don't think Michael likes old ladies. He just likes Nancy Reagan.
Yeah, I guess I've got some fetish for Nancy Reagan.
Thank you. Finally, you admitted it. Oh, all this farce is finally over. Doesn't it feel good to get that out in the open like that?
No.
That's crazy, man. I'm not into old ladies, but I would pick other old ladies before I pick Nancy.
I'd like it to be on the record, I would too, but okay.
But you
Brooke
stuck with
Shields or
Nancy
something.
All those years.
You were a loyal customer.
Shut I would take Helen Mirren. I would say fuck you. Alex, would you rather fuck Nancy Pelosi or Nancy Reagan?
Ooh, that's a dangerous what-if scenario.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Nancy's rack held up.
Her rack held up for real?
Wait, which Nancy?
Reagan. I mean, no,
Pelosi's, I guess, in a terribly disturbing way. I guess you're correct about that.
I've been ogling Nancy Pelosi's chest recently, so I guess I don't know.
Yeah. That's been commented on before.
Yeah. You're on the stream.
Not on the stream,
Oh,
just
okay.
in general. Nancy Pelosi's kind of sad.
Let's veer away from this topic. Before it gets too weird.
Right. Would you rather fuck Margaret Thatcher?
Over Nancy Reagan, yes. I'll take Margaret.
Alex?
They're very similar women.
Alex.
They are physically
Yeah,
extremely
Dad in the hatch
similar.
with Thatch.
They are physically extremely similar looking women, and they're both well outside of my typical interests.
I just need to get away from the Reagan stigma as much as possible, so I'm going for Thatcher. But
All right, the Iron Lady, pussy like a vice.
oh, yeah. That's at least one positive feature, right?
I mean, in theory, yeah.
And execution.
Actually, seeing a lot more positive reception to Margaret Thatcher.
That's why I picked Thatcher, you fool.
No, from you.
Yeah.
Like at first you were like really angry about Nancy Reagan.
Yeah, I am angry about it.
And you were like, you know how tight Maggie Thatch is? Like,
Okay, would you like to take Reagan off my hands so I can keep Thatcher then?
To me, it has the same impact.
Sure,
Like,
okay.
the joke.
I mean, I'll still take Thatcher. You can have Reagan. So,
all right. So apparently, Michael wants to fuck Maggie Thatcher, dude.
I'm over Nancy Reagan. Yes, I do. I will never deny that.
Was Thatcher a throat goat?
I don't know too much about. Like,
I'm sure she had a hatch.
For the
but-
most part, I don't know.
I don't know much about like these sexual activities of politicians. It's only the fact that Nancy Reagan is
Fuck
like
everyone.
really famous for it, like well known for it. So she must have been good at it. So I mean, you can take that for what it's worth.
Are you reconsidering, or
No.
you can have both. You can have both. You can have both if you want.
I'm
Like,
serious.
no. Oh my God, dude! The baddest blue hairs of the '80s,
Dude,
dude.
this thing, man, like Nancy Reagan could be sucking you off,
No,
and
dude.
then Margaret Thatcher could be behind you with like her hand up your ass. Like,
Oh wow, awesome! Thanks. I've never been so limp in my life. Wow.
It's just because he's intimidated by powerful women.
If I was, that bullshit would turn me off. That's how cucks work, I think. At least acknowledge we're simple male anatomy in this case. Well, I'm glad that's over with.
I'm happy you got
we'll
two old girlfriends.
I didn't want either of them.
Well, you got two.
You don't like your old girlfriends?
Yeah,
That
apparently
one
not.
goes up.
Like I said,
For sure.
Yeah.
again, you guys could give me somebody cool like Helen Mirren, but no, all right.
What if
I just said,
Helen Mirren
when
dressed
did
up
this
as
group
Nancy
ever
All
be
right,
like,
all right, I'll
what
do
could
that.
I say that would be a nice thing that could happen to somebody in the group?
Oh, that's definitely never the case.
Yeah, not, you can't put that last piece on.
That's not a piece.
Oh,
This is.
You know who was a piece? Margaret Thatcher. She was a piece.
Look, man, if you wanted her to stick her
Yeah,
hand
dude.
up your ass, like, that's cool.
Fair enough. I just want to say I'm very pro Thatcher, very anti rape and stuff.
okay. That's such a.
Apple to put on there.
I can't see any lines where you could possibly draw a distinction between them on this front, dude.
Sage says the iron pussy. All right, I'm all about that pussy. The Hatcher Thatcher.
They looked the same. They were ideologically the same.
But I
Dude,
guess
bad
Like,
with
two
Margaret
of the
Thatcher.
most similar women in
What
history,
if, like,
maybe.
you were fucking her, and then she was like, "Wait, I'm Nancy Reagan."
I'd kill myself. That's what I do. That's the first thing I do.
They're so similar. They may be able to pull one of those like evil twins shenarios where like you
some
realize
guys have
it halfway
twins,
through.
right? Is that why you're into Margaret Thatcher and Nancy Reagan?
No, that's not what. I like what you. I don't know what you were saying before about Helen Mirren. If she was like,
Are you into
like
Arnold
Nancy Reagan
Schwarzenegger
or
and Danny
something, but-
DeVito?
Why would I be into that?
Because you're in twins.
No. Usually people are talking about sexually attractive twins with me. I already told you I don't like the movie.
That's true. That is true. You did say that. Yeah.
She didn't like the movie because it was before.
You know what would make that portal so much funnier? If Danny DeVito was the top. Top and Arnold.
And he's doing that sound, the vinegar strokes from It's Always Sunny. With like,
Meanwhile, Arnold's like.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds amusing.
That's actually hilarious.
Yeah, you sold me on that point.
I mean, I was one of the people who added all that stuff. We gotta figure out.
Yeah, no, Alex, you did a good job. Thanks.
I give credit for credit too.
Can't take anything into this area with this.
That's bullshit.
Because the elevator has a weight limit. And also,
Leave your
That is
dog
the
head
weakest possible excuse, but sure.
I mean, it's just to have you.
It's just to have,
able
yeah,
to
I know.
defend
It's supposed
yourself
to
for a
set you
scene.
up.
Leave
Set
your
you
dog
up.
head behind. Take off that jacket. You can bring a gun.
Did you leave your chainsaw?
No, yes, I think so. I think I leave that too. I have the code here because we can basically skip this whole sequence.
Good idea.
See what was the...
Electron.
See. Let's save it. Let's save it. Okay, hold on 1 second then. I thought I wrote it down, but I guess I forgot to.
About you, Ulysses, you seen any new Ancient Aliens lately? Or...
No.
Oh. It's lying to me about that.
Well, lying right to our face, huh?
I'm afraid it's not going to be as productive for you guys as Spider Ladies or Sage or Nancy Reagan or Michael here.
Yes, I suppose, but I mean, we gotta get a dig in on everything.
No, I respect that. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Didn't we come up with a new thing for you recently, besides Ancient Aliens? Did we come up with a new thing for Ulysses recently?
I
So-
remember something else. Do we have a thing? Did we start jabbing at Ulysses about anything different?
I don't think so.
I mean, maybe we did.
There might have been
there was like
Maybe last week there was like a light necrophilia Hot shot.
Oh, okay, you're.
Okay, I don't think that's true.
You fucked up.
Oh, that's where we're going. One thing is wrong. What's the worst thing we can come up with?
You fucking manita.
At least the things I came up with for you guys are quirky. You're just like, you fuck that Tommy.
Well, maybe you fuck them and then you eat them.
No. You don't fuck your food.
Do they taste better if they?
No!
If they've been
Of course
freshly,
they goddamn don't.
if they've been freshly fucked, like.
Look, man. If you want me to dig up Nancy Reagan for you, I will. Okay, I'll bring her over to Columbus.
Okay,
You do what you want. The feds will come after you.
Okay,
Not me.
so
But,
you have to. You'll fuck her second then, or what are you saying here?
no, I'm saying that she's all yours, man.
I'm saying, but she's dead.
She can stay in your place.
She's dead, so she falls into your jurisdiction. So
No, she's not edible. She's just dead, so she's all yours.
I'm just saying, I think since you already dug her up, I think you'd fuck her first.
Well, if you want to dig her up, I
You
can let you.
said you were in charge of the crane, the whole operation.
I didn't know there was a crane to
Yeah,
hold up
yeah.
that
I was like, I don't know
It's pretty
what he
big.
said about you. But I'll toss that out.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, if you're in charge of the digging operation, you can fuck her first.
Listen,
I'm
I'll
fine
let you
with
be in
that.
charge of the digging.
I like how Michael's like, please, just let me have dead Nancy Reagan sloppy seconds.
Yeah, I'll
you want the sloppy seconds?
I'll go second. I can go second, sure. Necrophilia is your thing. You gotta.
I'll tell you one thing. I ain't fucking no dead ones. I don't think they do that.
That's true. So you even have any standards.
But Sage keeps him on life support so he can keep fucking up.
You're like the P. Diddy of spider
Oh,
fucking.
no!
Oh no! You get that out of here!
Whoa.
You get that out of here!
That's far, man.
I don't know if we can go past Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, I think we already achieved it last time. With Ben Shapiro.
Then there's nowhere else you can go, but so you might as well be the P. Diddy as well.
No, we're not doing P Diddy.
I believe these spiders are lucid and enjoying it every time Sage goes down.
I mean, that's
Right. That's what, well, this was.
that's why there's all those spider ladies just waiting in Sage's yard, like downstairs.
I just thought they were always new spider.
I thought Sage was dealing spider fentanyl first.
No, you're just feeling dick.
After 2,000 or 3,000 spider fuckings, I mean, do you need like spider Viagra at a certain point, or like?
Didn't know that there was such a thing as spider Viagra.
Well, you would know.
I have no
think,
idea.
I think Sage is
Did that
probably.
What's that jumbo size
I think
box
Sage
where it
is-
says spider Viagra on the side of it?
It's not a goddamn bottle of spider
I didn't
Viagra.
say a bottle, I said a box.
Yeah,
Just
a
because
box.
you changed the fucking container doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
You can't
my
escape
God.
the truth.
I also think, hang with me here,
Okay.
that Sage could probably use regular Viagra to fuck spiders.
Yeah, are they ripping you off of that spider Viagra, man?
Yeah, why are you buying this specialty spider Viagra?
It probably is just the same thing with a little spider like design on it.
Maybe he just likes the design.
Probably.
It's a cute little fucking spider.
Placebo effect kind of thing.
It's like a little sexy anime spider on there.
It says, yeah, I'm a spider, so what?
Damn.
That's what Sage also says that. He's like, yeah, you're a spider, so what?
You have the big quadruple XL anime shirts with like the spider with tits and the bra.
No.
A little
I
plot.
don't even. What are you talking about?
Would you put sexy anime spider stickers on the back of your car, like some
No.
of these losers I drive behind?
Do you actually see that?
Not spiders, but I do drive behind cars sometimes that have like
Without busty
sexy,
anime.
busty anime
Yeah,
characters in the
yeah.
back windshield and stuff.
Why would
yeah.
you put that on your car?
I don't
Because
know.
they're perfect.
Pretty
Like,
cringe.
just,
There's
just
actually-
advertise that you're like a weirdo.
I've
Like,
never met
guess so.
the guy, but there's a guy who drives like a shitty '80s BMW, parks in my condo's lot that has some of those stickers on the back of his car.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's a he. I guess a woman might want to put busty anime figures on the back of her shitty car too.
There's some weird pervy women out there.
Yeah. I had this one friend in middle school, Eric Goodlow, who was just like always.
That one almost looks like some Last of Us, the way that one was moving was like cordyceps zombie.
Oh, the nurse.
Yeah.
You would always be wearing big anime shirts, fucking sexy anime shirts and shit. And like the one time he was gonna come to my house, I was like, okay, my dad's kind of traditional, so can you just please not wear a shirt with a half-naked woman on it, please? And of course, that's when my dad opens the door. That's the first thing that we both fucking see. And I'm just like shaking my head. I'm like, God damn it, Eric.
He's like, I don't own any other shirts.
Well, maybe he had like a whole bunch of different shirts and all just had a different anime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He owned lots of one category of shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but that is weird. It is weird that people publicly displaying their love for anime.
And of course, it was like a triple XL shirt, so it's like down to his knees.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
You can leave now, pervy Mormons. Like a weeboo Mormon.
Do you have time to hear about the sexy anime savior?
I'm surprised that isn't real.
Actually, though, do you like to hear about the saving power of anime titties?
You started watching Don yet, Alex, with the high grandma.
No, I keep forgetting what that is.
Oh, hot cream.
Yeah.
Could you refer to it as the high grandma anime from there?
You saying that hot grandma is old enough for it?
She is actually presented as rather young.
I mean, she looks 30 and has gray hair. I mean, that's about it.
She's old and unattractive in the way that Marissa Tomei is old and unattractive.
Yeah, do you think Marissa Tomei is ugly?
No.
Alright, well then you fuck this grandma.
I think it's just waiting.
I'm not like.
Wait for her.
Okay, come on.
We've had this
You would
conversation.
turn Marissa Tomei
No,
down.
that's what I'm saying. We've had this conversation a lot of times. I don't find Helen Mirren to be especially attractive.
But Marissa Tomei.
Yeah. Like, no, I've never said I wouldn't have sex with an older lady. I just said I'm not into it, and if you look old, then I'm really not into it.
Would you prefer women over 50?
No.
Women over 60.
No. No.
75.
80.
No.
90.
I prefer my women to be within 2 to 3 years of my age.
I thought you were going to say within 200 to 300 years old. I got bad news for you.
That is pretty old, Alex.
Jeez. No, just relatively approximate to my own age.
Like 112. Relative on the Neil.
I still get ID'd at the liquor store, dude.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Damn.
And does that old lady that
face.
check your ID be like, I'd like to take you home tonight?
Yeah, it's just a bunch of old ladies just getting your...
No, I'm just saying I'm not 100.
Every old lady turns into Eddie Money around Alex.
I am pretty obviously not 112 years old.
No, I mean, I just
like 109, I'm going in for 109, going on the low side.
Yeah.
Robbing the cradle, like.
I meant relative on like the Neil deGrasse Tyson kind of
Cosmic scale.
The cosmic scale, yeah, the relative.
On a cosmic scale, I could fuck an asteroid. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but you don't. You fuck old ladies.
So how old does an asteroid have to be for you to...
Oh my god.
You gotta be a few billion years old, please.
It's such an asinine conversation.
It's just have a conversation.
I know. I know. But I wish
we should call ourselves Ass of Nine or something like that if we were in Star Wars.
Star Trek character.
No.
She might as well be called Ass.
That's kind of like your hair. Yeah.
She's-
Some chick, in a cat suit for all the nerds.
Yeah, she was pretty much the ass of nine.
On the time, that's right.
Yeah. Whatever. It
It was UPN.
Was it?
Right, yeah.
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 Try it. That was the only old network I could think of that's like gone now. Shit. Well, is Spike still on?
I don't actually know.
What's going on with those cable channels that were even kind of fringy and irrelevant when cable was big?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what's happened to Fuse?
I know.
Or VH1. Like, what is
Wow, that was
VH1 doing?
Views.
I know
Right.
Spike used to have like Bar Rescue on it or something like that.
Yeah, they had like a rip-off of Storage Wars for a while.
Oh yeah.
So, God, it's hard. It's hard to get enough entertainment value out of the real Storage Wars.
That's true. Old people love watching it.
Yeah, Alex.
Well, I was watching it with the lady of the night.
I don't watch Storage Wars.
You don't watch Storage Wars?
He has it on in the background.
I'm pretty sure you
Well,
made me watch Storage Wars with you before.
I made you. Well, there was a point.
Think thought about on that one.
You just very quickly admitted. You've
Well, it
absolutely forced me to watch some Storage Wars.
I did make you watch some Storage Wars. Did make you watch some Storage Wars Texas. There was.
I don't know what fucking version it
Yeah.
was.
There was a point. There was a point in reality TV where a couple new formats.
It was
were
the golden
invented.
age of television. I know.
No. History Channel invented a couple new formats of reality TV that nobody had before. Because they were trying to cling to the idea that there might be any historical information in their shows at all.
Right.
And so what they did was they created Pawn Stars and they created American Pickers. And those shows were relatively successful, and those created new genres of reality TV, which Storage Wars basically became like a lazy off-brand American Pickers, where the whole point of it was like, oh, we'll find something cool, what's the special value, we can give you some history of it. Storage Wars was like, fuck all that, we're going to do a show where people just sift through trash.
Right.
And hopefully make their money back.
Which was first between that and like Hoarders and shit.
Hoarders is older than that. Hoarders was like A&E days, like Breaking Bad. That was like the other side of A&E, like and
AMC?
AMC and like that. But just that, yeah. Hoarders was on A&E, but just that was kind of like there was a lot of good TV coming out, and then some of the trashiest reality TV also kind of came up in that era. But Storage Wars, but there was an era when reality TV was falling apart so badly that they just started making a shit ton of spin-offs of those rip-off History Channel shows.
Right.
And Storage Wars had like 7 of them. So that at one point I did like make you watch like to see like how sad the Storage Wars had gotten on like these spin-offs. And
Yes,
stuff.
you did.
Don't think I ever make you watch. I never made you watch Storage Wars. And be like, look at the cool shit they found.
No, it definitely wasn't for that reason.
But yeah, they had Storage Wars Canada, Storage Wars Texas, Storage Wars New York. They had like rip-off storage. There was like Locker Wars was on Spike. That was the like rip-off one. And yeah, they just did that with all sorts of like there was a time when you probably couldn't. There was a time when you couldn't flip through the channels on cable without running into some version of that Storage Wars concept. Like,
Well, I'm glad you could teach me about the lineage of Storage Wars. I really.
I wanted to make sure everybody knew I wasn't like, oh my god, I love Storage Wars. So interesting.
You do know an awful lot about it.
Yeah, you seem like the expert.
I know a lot about reality TV. That is kind of
that's
the niche
definitely
that
because you love your reality TV.
I like.
You said that there was a golden age of TLC.
There was a golden age of TLC. Don't even start with me, man.
I'm starting with it.
Don't even start with me, man. When they had My Strange Addiction, they had Extreme Cheapskates. They had Little People Big World. They had Sister Wives. They had
That's the Mormon one, yeah.
yeah. Oh, they had like some of the best stuff that TLC ever put on. There was an era, man, where there was an era where they were focused on the types of freaks that I find fascinating. Then it just became like really overweight people and people with like skin conditions, and I was like, all right, I'm out.
I don't know. Those shows were on, and I was flipping the channels on cable TV. They were not my first choice, but
They were they were not even on the list.
That's why there's an aspect to my like P.T. Barnum aspect to my personality that you guys don't have. Like there's something about like real freaks that I just want to look at
I mean,
and
I
see
can
what
get
they're up
freaked
to.
just by going outside.
that's
They come to you.
Yeah, but you don't find out how they live and like my
If you look-
strange.
Oh, I beg to
if you
differ.
listen,
Yeah, I think
listen
it's
long enough,
pretty
you
good
find
idea.
out.
Well, I don't know, man. That My Strange Addiction episode where they go to that trailer park and the lady turned her house into a gingerbread home and she dressed like a gingerbread man and everything was gingerbread man in her house. Come on, man. You don't want to watch that. You don't at least want to see that.
I mean, I do. If I'm high, I do kind of want to watch that.
See? That was the golden age of TLC. Was when they were going out and they were finding like real weirdos, people that wanted to fuck balloons, people like. They're just like, and put a microphone in their face. I liked it, dude. When they found that Pac-Man guy. God damn it. You remember the Pac-Man guy?
What did the Pac-Man guy do?
You remember the Pac-Man guy?
I remember the Pac-Man.
Oh.
He is obsessed with Pac-Man.
See, but you want somebody going out there and finding it.
Well, he might have. I can believe it.
He didn't say that on TLC, but he may have.
But I believe that Ulysses could go out to the Twin City and listen to a strange person walk up and find out the whole life story.
I mean, that's... Yeah. I think... I believe... I've had great people tell me their whole life story on the train, dude. Like,
there you go.
Yeah.
Now you really see up close just how much of that is.
Sure.
I had King Snake tell me.
But...
That's true. Michael did just have that guy come tell him his entire life story.
But the odds that you'll run into one of these very specific groups that dresses like a gingerbread person, and then you'll never be able to go.
Specific.
You'll never be able to go to their gingerbread trailer. I mean, like I just say it. Like I mean, like how else can you experience that if TLC didn't go out there and find?
I just wouldn't trust
Freaky Eaters. Remember how funny Freaky Eaters is, dude? Where they try to make somebody eat eat like a Brussels sprout and they puke. And they're like, I don't need pizza. You want my pizza?
I just wouldn't trust that if I went to the gingerbread lady's house that she wouldn't do a Hansel and Gretel with me and throw me in the oven and try and cook me and some shit.
That's a fair point, but
that does seem like a very valid concern.
Yeah, it does seem like a valid
particular scenario.
But TLC went there for you, and you can just experience it in the comfort of your own home.
What's with Nancy Reagan?
Oh shit!
It's her gingerbread.
I'd definitely burn it.
You'd be definitely going in her oven.
To burn myself alive, yes I would.
Well, just your dick, but yeah.
I'll burn my dick off rather than shove it in Nancy Reagan's mouth. Yeah, you're right about that.
Michael's walking out all proud of himself.
Yeah, he's like, oh, thank God I don't have that
just
anymore.
With the afterglow, be like, I didn't know they cream-filled gingerbread cookies.
You say that like a sort of a stupid, sexy Flanders type.
Yeah, that is how it sounded.
Sexy Nancy. You ever have trouble with that?
Reagan suck. Reagan suck. Reagan sleepy.
So, in the 80s, when people were saying Reagan sucks, they meant that literally.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
And there's a lot of people that had first-hand experience.
I wasn't.
Well, yeah, you waited until 2016.
When she died her last year. Her last year. Now that you're not long for this world, Nancy.
Come on, Nancy, I'm turning the IV up. Let's party.
Jesus. And then after she flatlined, I called you in to finish her up.
You mean eat her, right?
Yeah, eat her out, yeah.
No.
Yeah,
just eat.
No,
Ulysses,
with the fucking
Ulysses.
Fork.
No. Okay, this group needs to like set some parameters. I think Ulysses, you would never eat Michael's semen out of a dead woman's vagina, right? Yep,
no,
that's what I thought.
Not a chance in hell.
But and any other dead woman, you'll eat her out though first, right?
No, just fucking no.
Sometimes I don't know where this channel is going, man.
Straight down
into hell.
Yeah. This is why we'll never be like crazy popular.
I guarantee.
This is why we're gonna get canceled. We're gonna be like one of those groups, those streamers that gets banned pretty soon.
Yeah. My mom makes, yeah.
It's only
This
because
is
we're
small enough.
yeah.
no
It's
one's
only
paying
because
attention.
we get to
Nobody
fly
knows
under
we're
the
here.
we're
radar.
undetectable on the radar at this time.
But if anybody ever does detect us, oh boy.
God damn.
That's why none of us will ever be able to run for office.
Oh no, there's too many hours of us talking about fucking dead bodies.
Jesus Christ. Or even just like,
Well, to be fair, that doesn't seem to be anything that disqualifies people from running for office.
That's true.
I guess you're not wrong.
I just can't imagine just be like, it's like being at like a debate or something. They're like, Mr. Cardall, in 2023, you publicly asked, how big is big for a pigeon cock?
That's one of the clips that plays when we raid someone and if they do like a shout out on their channel. that clip will just play.
What's big for a pigeon cock?
I mean, that was a legendary moment.
I still wonder.
Hold on here.
We do have a lot of unanswered questions on this channel, don't we?
Lingering question.
Yeah.
I guess it's the only reason I'd like to get famous enough on this channel that like random YouTube channels, like if I was popular, be like, actually, Alex, the answer to your question is that pigeon cocks range from like just like post a response video that I could go learn from.
That would be
great.
Funny.
Yeah, fucking PBS Science. Let's put that out.
PBS. Pigeons and their cocks, a retrospective.
Could you get an hour of material out of that?
Maybe it'd just be a 10-minute video.
I don't know, you got an hour of material out of Nancy.
That's true.
Shit.
I guess she mostly got material out of you.
Oh, that was good. You say it's not good now, but you thought it was good.
I did not. Never have.
Come on, Michael, you gotta at least appreciate the craftsmanship on that one.
I would appreciate the joke if it wasn't about me. Otherwise, yes, good joke.
Okay, I didn't explore that room, that's why. Okay. We also are totally finishing this today.
Oh,
damn.
really?
Yeah, no, we're on the last. I mean, this is the last area.
I feel like you could work that into a bit. Think about that for a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, you work with that, but
Be like, you know, like comedians on a stage and everything, and you're like, I wasn't sure what I was gonna say today, so I was looking for some new material. I thought it'd be great if I hired a prostitute, but she mostly got material out of me.
that's
a solid stand-up.
That's very solid.
But you could polish it up, but I feel
Yeah,
like
you'd have to do
the
some
bones,
work on it, but it's
the
good
bones,
start.
the bones are there.
Yeah, I'd be the most nerve-wracked telling that first joke on stage.
In high school, I tried a couple open mics. The thing that's brutal about it is you really got to watch the light because you don't want to miss your line.
Oh, sure.
But I don't know. Anybody, like, I never did especially well, but there's no comedian that'll tell you anything other than you'd have to grind it out on the open mics for like 5 years minimum
Right.
to be any good at comedy.
Right.
You know? Well, in comedy especially, first you need to develop your style, which means you have to see what people are laughing at and what people like, and you test little things, and something gets more laughs. Yeah, that one especially, you're just kind of testing the audience and yourself for how can you guys line up.
Yeah, deteriorated this is getting just as we're going back and forth.
Jeez.
It was like super clean and nice when we first came in.
I saw, you know, I don't know what show it was, but you know how they have like that last comedian standing or whatever shows.
Yeah.
I saw some clip from one of those types of shows, and it was a little person comedian,
Okay.
and he was like, you know, like little people get really angry at me because I use the word midget. They'll protest my shows. They were standing out, like 20 of them out in front of my show the other day. They were holding picket signs. They were 3x5 no cards, but they were holding.
There's three.
That's funny.
But then like the joke that I really liked is he was like, and then one of them came up to me and he said, Brad, you know, when you say midget, that's like saying the N word to black people. And I was like, midget, please.
Midget, please. That was good. Yeah,
it's not as offensive.
I'd have to say there's certainly
Yeah,
a discrepancy there.
Well, that was the point of his
Yeah,
joke.
right,
Was he's
right.
like, those are nuts.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That was funny. That on Comedy Central?
Oh, shit.
That wasn't Last Comedian Standing. It was some show like it, and I just saw a clip of it on Twitter. But it was pretty funny.
It's been a while since I've turned on Comedy Central for comedy.
I just don't have cable. I don't know what. I don't even know if cable television has changed at all in the last like 8 years.
It doesn't seem to change much whenever I happen to see it, but I don't even have access to it. And my dad used to have cable, you know, a couple of years ago, but he's got to a smart TV with mostly streaming, even so.
Yeah,
And
cable.
he's 75 years old. So.
Cable's dying, man. I couldn't believe.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
like I think
Alex
the average age of a cable news viewer now is actually past the median age, like the median life expectancy in the U.S.
Really?
That's wild.
Have you just watched the commercials on cable TV?
True.
It's all just medicine and like Medicaid Part B programs and like free knee braces.
Yeah, I don't even feel like they make entertaining commercials even anymore, you know.
I think most of the commercials really are just for old people now.
Yeah.
Like you see the commercials that are on TV now, and just mainly focus on old people.
So,
Oh, you've got to get them to go across all of them.
yeah, you have to. This is closer.
I don't think that's the one that's going to connect.
I've only you have to move all of them here. This one so far. Okay, so that one's right.
That disc needs to be turned though.
Yeah, I
This
need to
closest
start
one.
the other
Yeah,
two.
that
so.
looks right. That looks right. At least that one swirl kind of. But that'll just bring it back, won't it? Yeah.
So those two are good. So.
That do it?
Yes, it did.
Nice.
Now, two,
Very practical.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.
Done. Good for the system.
You know, made me disappointed. Ocean-themed village
shit.
surrounding
Oh,
the
that'd be
Luxor.
cool.
And it was supposed to have the canals under the pyramid, which was supposed to connect to a series of canals in this sort of village area.
Huh.
And again, all like free rides. You could just take this little boat that would just go, up and down this whole place. Like kind of like a theme park ride, right?
Yeah.
Suez Canal in America.
Basically.
Yeah.
But I guess they decided to cancel the village project, and then like a few years after the
Oh, we got this ending. Well, with the dog mask.
I wanted to do that. This one on the stream.
Nice.
It's even funnier where he's like, you dog traitor. Son of a bitch."
Slow supervillain turn.
To nie może być prawda.
My dog, God, Lord.
It's gonna like the man.
Oh, that's kind of sweet.
No.
Can't stay man.
Most wholesome part of Silent Hill.
That's what it was all about.
Man's best friend.
The zoom in.
Nice.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Hell yeah.
The goodest boy. That's so goofy.
It's fun. It's with a game that is so serious to have
Right.
something like this. Is,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so they tore the
Yeah.
canal out back in the 90s.
Those dumb
That-
motherfuckers.
The sad truth for Vegas is a ton of casinos have tried to do more theme parky type stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always kind of backfired on them. It's a pretty small part of Vegas. Like New York's never gonna take the roller coaster out, but I never see anybody ride it.
Yeah. They used to have this really nice sort of like pond in front of the Luxor too, but they decided to use the parking lot there instead, so they took that out too.
Fantastic.
Yes, that's too bad.
That seemed like. not
Did
a lot
you
of
did
people
you
were
go to the
using it.
canals in the? Did you go to the canals in the Venetian? Go check those out.
I've never been on those, but they're still there, aren't they?
Yeah, there's for sure. That it's basically through the mall in
Yeah,
the
yeah, I've
Venetian.
seen
They
them.
have like the gondolas and the canals and everything. It's
Yeah.
kinda
I've never
cool.
ridden on them.
No, you have to pay to ride them. So
Yeah,
I haven't either.
all right, I still want you guys to see the actual last little part
Oh.
too. So we'll still do
It was a perfect.
it.
Neatly tied all the themes of the game together, didn't they?
You feel like it did?
Yeah, I'm wearing this mask. It did.
Did we find out how broke the Democrats are now?
Because they've been able to pay off that couple million. They still owe 20 million. Was it?
I'm waiting. Nobody will give any solid answers there. We might have to wait for the FEC filing to come out.
God damn.
I liked
That's
when
insane.
I liked when Jon Stewart said they spent like maybe $250 million or something on all the people going door to door, knocking, you know. And then some people would even do it like 2 or 3 times, and he was like, "There's nothing people like more than when the same person knocks on your door 3 times."
God, the Democrats.
Yeah.
I'm sure he got canceled for saying that.
Probably.
On the Daily Show, whatever. So
Yeah, yeah.
No, he
did you-
gets
did you guys-
constantly shit on by us.
Did you guys see the clip of Jon Stewart interviewing the woman in charge of the finances at the DoD?
That's the thumbnail.
Yes, it is. But no, I didn't see that.
You better pull that up after this.
Okay.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Oh my god. That pissed me
Are
off.
you taping again?
I don't.
Come on.
I sent you to that.
Oh yes, no, yes you did.
Yeah,
Yes you did.
That
Okay.
pissed me off.
No, that-
I was
yeah, that-
extremely angry.
I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place.
what
I think I can
I
see
heard
why.
bird is the word.
Bird is the word.
The least annoying song to ever come out
Why
of
did-
Minnesota.
Least likes.
Promise
is
you'll
that a
take me
Minnesota
again,
song?
Jim.
Yeah,
Really?
That's from here.
Like by a band called like the Trash Men or something like
Good, accurate name.
that.
I feel like I got.
Yeah. American history.
The elves are
teachers took that
stacking
as
up
a
in the
mark of
state.
pride.
I hate that.
it's an awful song. I want to do that to it. That's more explicit than it was in the original, too.
Jesus. Yeah, you would live with that for the rest of your life.
Well, especially, with the letter that's at the end, doing it and then reading all those sweet, kind things afterward, like that's enough to send someone into a complete psychotic breakdown.
That explains the shame that drove him to wear this mask all the time.
That's his version of the cone of shame.
That's how a furry got born.
It's his version of the cone of shame.
Hey, there you are. Do you know where Mary is? Come on.
That was the ending where you leave with her.
There's still a little bit right before that ending here. The dog ending, I guess, is you get slightly early by going into that particular room, but I'm not sure which ending we'll get from the main playthrough.
It's the truth.
Can't even see his eye.
She died because she was sick.
No, she died because I was wearing this dog mask.
I killed her.
Killer? Why did you do it? I hate you. I want her back. Give her back to me.
We'll play something that's a little more uplifting next time, too.
Something that has made me happy.
You didn't care about her. I hate you, James.
My plan for our Christmas game is going to be Cthulhu Saves Christmas RPG.
I like that. Turn out to be like a grim death march or some kind.
Yeah, a little suicide goes a long way.
Pretty great to see if the bear man's not dog now.
Hey, yeah. Afternoon, Tune, did you just get spoiled on the twist?
Mary, you know, isn't here.
Oh, nice. I mean, it still might come up, but... Well, I mean, we've been talking about it anyway, but James murdered his own wife. That's the big thing.
But where?
It's what Nancy Reagan's saying.
You like it when she twists down
Sure. I'm trying not to imagine.
You don't want to visualize it?
No. I'm good.
Don't think it, don't say it?
Exactly.
The bye-bye, man!
Oh, God. What a great unsung horror. I would honestly take a few crappy sequels to an already crappy horror movie, just because I think they're only going to get worse as they go, but probably fun.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, this is what the hotel really looks like now.
Like Memento.
No, not exactly like that. It's like the...
Movie. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, bye.
Hello and goodbye, Yoshino. No, it's... So the idea is James... His wife was sick for a long time, and after, years of, kind of verbal abuse from her, combined with the, stress of not having, a life and just being worn down by being, a hospice care, essentially, he just things that went wrong, which is what then sent him into a full-blown psychotic breakdown where he became completely delusional and misremembered or, intentionally kind of came into this town to kind of punish himself for what he did, try and come to terms with it. But that's why every enemy in the game is like hyper feminized, except for Pyramid Head, which is like the kind of Jungian shadow of his mind. Yeah, there's tons of symbolism that feeds into it. Like the whole game is pretty much revolves around that. But I do think that that's one of the sad things about what makes that letter really heartbreaking at the end is that if she had said those things to him just a little sooner, or just said them to him directly rather than writing a letter, I don't think he would have done it. Because I think the point is that he's not this like terrible person.
Right.
I think he's a normal, even good person who, just with the stress and the lack of communication and just years of traumatic kind of environment.
They're understandable circumstances.
Yeah, like it's I think it's a very complicated. I think it's a very complicated set of reasons that he did what he did.
I mean, I'm sure some spouses in that situation would consider it like euthanasia that's like merciful on their part.
Yeah. I mean, and that's part of the conversation too, is like he, in the ending of even just the original game, right? Like he's in the Leave ending, at least he talks to her at her bedside one more time, and he says, "I hated you. I wanted my life back." And then she looks at him and she goes, "If that was true, then why do you look so sad?"
Yeah, that's definitely true.
More than likely leave, more than compared to women.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. A lot of dudes get that.
That's why, all of the enemies are so diseased looking too, right? It's just all about what he kind of watched her go through and watched her body turn into. That's one of the cool things about the labyrinth and the symbolism. Like every time it shakes him apart and it crumbles apart, it's literally like her body crumbling apart in the entire environment. It's just, I mean,
that would have been the better solution to killing her.
Yeah.
Men have psychologically
hooked up with the girl somewhere.
Or Maria.
Well,
I mean that's him learning the wrong lesson.
But that's why men commit murder suicide at such a higher rate. It's like the living with the shame of being divorced or anything like that, or just they'd rather kill themselves than everybody else. I don't understand the logic of it. That's how it shakes out sometimes.
I mean, at least in the case of like this story, I think in his mind, when she diagnosed and became hostile is almost, that's how he sees that almost as that's when she died, and like the act of killing her in the delusion of it all was almost him going, like, oh, I can get her back, I can do this, and I can go to this place, and then I can get her the way I remember her being, which is what Maria is effectively, right? It's the town manifesting kind of what he's, like, on a certain level wants to have, but yeah.
I don't know if I remember this flooded part of it.
This is just going back into the basement.
This one he's dreaming about having to do that.
No.
Yeah. Was this a wet dream?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we did pretty good, man. Let's play something a little cheerier next time.
Well, I think Cthulhu Saves Christmas is going to be pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Cthulhu is a hero.
In that game, I think he is.
I mean, we don't really understand Cthulhu's intents and motivation.
Well, it's true. Maybe he's always a hero.
Probably depends on.
Oh shit.
See the half of the abstract daddies pinned to the wall and castrated. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back,
I was
Akko.
looking for you.
Probably.
You're the only one left.
Got back after resting a bit.
Maybe then I can
Well, that's all
finally
good.
rest.
Yeah, get some sleep in, get some rest in. No worries at all. We're almost done. We're close to the end, wrapping up here, but we'll be on for a few more minutes.
You're my mama.
It is 5:30.
Yeah.
It's
There has to stop thinking about problems still going on over here at the house. Well, hopefully, I hope it helped. Hope that helped.
Hey man, meditation. Get your shit right, dude. When things are bad, you gotta just take care of yourself. Don't let anybody else hold you down.
I think you were right. What we're looking for, it's not here.
The music in this scene is so well done.
Oh yeah, it's Akira Yamaoka is such an incredible composer. It is one person who composed all of the music.
Yeah, this game.
Angela's story in particular is like really rough.
Yeah, Angela's story shook me in the original.
Even
really
Mama said it.
this one, to be honest, like that was.
I deserve what happened.
No.
The scene I prefer the OG. I prefer every scene in the remake. Personally,
Is the score the exact same in this?
It's like the same composition for the most part, but it's basically him taking his own composition and then kind of redoing it a little bit.
Okay.
But it is still the same basic.
I'd be curious to hear the score in the scene.
Oh, for sure.
But
we could play the original too at some point. I mean, it's like 6 hours long.
I mean, it's very cinematic the way it's done.
Yeah.
Care for me.
Yeah, I prefer all of the voice acting from just across the board in the remake. Not to put the original down because I love that game and I've loved it for a long time, but I do think that the voice acting and just overall presentation I do just think is better here.
I mean, some of the most cinematic things I've seen this year haven't been in movies. It's been in this game.
Yeah. I think the first one's on Hulu, and I want to say the second one's on HBO. First one is like an okay. It's not horrible, but it's not. I don't think it's good either. The second one is like complete garbage, but it's hilarious. It's so bad that it's funny. The next movie that they're making, I don't think that's going to be very good either.
You don't have faith in them
No.
adapting Silent
I really don't, and I especially don't have faith in them adapting like some of the stuff of like Angela's character into a movie. I really don't. I mean, I don't think they're going to do any of it well, but especially
I hope they don't even try to adapt it, because if you do a bad
Oh,
job...
it is. That's what it is. That next movie they're doing is the Silent Hill 2 story.
No, I know, but Angela's story specifically, I hope they almost just don't touch it.
Oh, yeah, no. The movie, the Silent Hill 1 movie is like, the only things that I think it does right is like kind of the aesthetic and kind of vibe of like what the town looks like. The actual story in that movie completely fucks up the story of the original game.
I think they should do the dog thing in the movie.
And maybe it's like a special feature.
Like a turkey on Thanksgiving.
It's one of the lion figures, but it's
turkey.
poses no threat. It's the delusion is broken and the creature's no longer.
Oh, I didn't notice that the last time.
Yeah, they no longer. Now that the delusion's broken, they don't. They're one of them here straight up like tries to back away from us, like it's afraid. And again with the whole, they all are feminine, right?
Right.
Because it almost is like we. Yeah, again, it's like backing away in fear. Because every enemy is like we've been killing Mary over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm. Or he doesn't get better in psychological horror than this.
I mean,
in video games.
I'm shit in movies, even.
I mean, there are some great second.
There are, for sure. I'm not saying
it's
there
it's
aren't,
a smaller pool.
Also, there are exactly 9 enemy types in the game.
Mm.
That coincides with the imagery of the red square a little bit. I don't know 100% what the symbolism of the red squares it totally means.
Could it be like the type of envelope that the letter she wrote came in, or
possibly? That's one that I've always been slightly more unclear on. That's possible, though.
That's the only
thing that jumps
off
to
the
mind.
top of my head, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we played it with the damn dog.
That is.
So the only way to lighten this up, see Modder's making a mod for 2 naked pyramid heads for this boss. Somebody's probably doing it.
Massive hamsters.
Sure,
I like hamsters. That's a
good.
Using a pumpkin man.
We only got the for a mod. Yeah.
I know that people have modded completely nude Leon into the RE4 remake. I don't know why.
With his dick out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a lot of games people modded.
Hey, Sarah, what's up?
What's up?
Somebody else spider ladies. we were just talking about Sage's new favorite anime.
No, we weren't.
You want to say the
Remake is true, though. James, like, getting his hand into hold. Oh, yeah, no, he puts his hand in all sorts of holes.
So, Sarah, this is the name of the new anime.
It's So I'm a Spider, So What?
I'm not.
That's...
If you want to, if you can watch this, you get a deeper insight into Sage's mind.
It's like...
Never seen this show. The game's going great, though, Sarah. I hope you're having a great night.
It is based on his life.
Best actor. Yeah, they could have 2 categories so that there could be one of each, for sure. I think that's a good idea. But no, Sarah, the gaming is going great. How are you doing this evening?
Any spider anime recommendations?
No.
You have
spider anime recommendations.
I would spider anything then. Fuck.
No, spider nothing.
For the live action. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Well, the sword was also, if you notice, Pyramid had only developed the sword, I believe. If I could say, that sucks. Pyramid had only started having the knife after we took it from Angela. So it was kind of a representation of her suicidal tendencies as well, kind of mixing everything. I'm not sure about particular symbolism on the spears, other than just that it's like what the old executioners in like Silent Hill and prison camp during the Civil War had. That's actually one element to where like where it's like you could kind of think of like an extra meaning to Pyramid Head outside of James specifically, but he would have seen that painting of Pyramid Head when him and Mary were on vacation in the town years ago when they visited the Historical Society. And that painting was definitely not exactly the way that painting really looked. But there's some other images in there where you see some like masked executioners, and that it is a fact that the cult had these kind of iron cross-helmeted executors. They almost looked like Templars that were considered like, I think they were referred to like the executioners of Baltiel, which is like one of the names of the god that the cult worships. So you could kind of tie some of that, theoretically, into what kind of maybe James saw some of the remnants of the cult's worship in that, and that kind of that's what he saw and remembered as visualization for an executioner. So when he needed one for himself, it kind of came through that way.
I thought maybe the spear represented his huge dong, but
that was what you use concerts.
Right.
I don't think you're supposed to let the cookies say
Yeah, that's true.
Sage was busy thinking about spiders.
God damn it. No, I'm not.
He's playing better with
Do you let the spiders hit you? Whatever happened to the dude who created this?
I mean, he worked on the remake. He came back to work on this remake. No, he was part of this stuff. He came back for the first time in a long time. They are no longer necessary.
They're noble sentries that completed their duty.
And notice how there was only 2 after James killed Eddie, so and had taken 2 human lives.
What do you want, James? Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers.
Rest in peace, Eddie.
Just go home already.
One big piece.
Look at me. I'm disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, he was gonna fucking hurt people if he made it out of there.
I think we can completely finish it up in 10 minutes.
Easily.
Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me.
James can have him. He can have all the spider ladies he wants.
That's because you have so many
Why
to
are you
give.
still here? I told you to
Oh.
go. Are you dead? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please. Don't go.
I don't want to share with him. That's okay. He can have them all to himself.
Want that spider threesome?
No. No.
Spit roast a spider.
Oh my god.
Jesus. I don't know, man.
Tell me you'll be
God damn it.
Tell me I'm not gonna die.
Well, bad news.
Help me.
It's bleak.
Yep. Yeah, you can't really scare me, but you can definitely bum me out.
That's why it's such a good horror game. See, the people that, like, the fear part doesn't work on at all, it's still emotionally effective.
Yeah. I'd rather be scared in a fun way than bummed out.
Yeah. Well, that's just not what's going to happen today.
Shape forces the mind.
Oh, that was one of those many photographs that you can use to find that code.
What's that supposed to be?
I guess I don't know what that individual phrase is intended to imply, but all of them, right, combined, have that coded message.
Shape forces the mind.
And something about how it's perceiving how Silent Hill shape.
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
I was just saying maybe if it's like if you try to put a brain small the box,
I like that interpretation.
You know what? Let's go with that. That's we either got in water, but I'm not sure which. Because this part's the same for both of them.
Oh, really?
Get that shit out.
Oh.
Heck, Mary.
Well, it's not Mary.
Yeah.
Glad we could get in a joke and didn't
Mary?
a serious ending.
Yeah. Well, you know, I didn't. I mean, I wanted to do the dog ending, but then I also wanted everyone to actually get to see the game fully play out.
I have missed you so much.
I've missed you too.
I know. Face just sticking out.
Take it away from the effect a little bit.
No.
James. What's wrong?
I'm sorry.
Give him that good
I know
Reagan
you
head.
tried,
James, please.
but she's gone. I know that now,
Stop it.
and I can't just keep pretending.
Shut up! What do you want? Do you even know anymore? I'm yours. I'm here for you. So what if I'm not her? I can give you what she never could. I can be better than her. What
Is
else
it
do
still
you want,
basically
baby?
well, it is.
It's Maria. Yeah.
What else can I?
Hands going.
Really good stuff.
I am so sorry, Maria. I really am. But this
Just
has
looks nothing
to
like
stop.
her.
It's time to let it go.
Let it go, Princess.
Yeah, it's the frozen animation.
Let it go.
Eddie had the icy version of a Silent Hill, so.
Absolutely delectable Adele disease.
I won't let you do this to me. I won't let you go. I can't!
It's the wicked brutality of Adele.
Well, I mean, the important part is her name is Adele.
Right. Final boss.
This looks a lot better than it did in the original, huh?
So it is like moss flying.
Yeah, there's that room of moths in the apartment. Charlie put the M on it, so we'd all know. What's that? See a door marked pirate? You think the pirate lives in there? God damn it.
That Irish season was one of the best premises.
Yeah.
So good.
That Mac wasn't even Irish.
Well, he turned out that he was by the end of it, but they told him he was. His
mom told him he was.
to shut up about it during the trip.
Is that coast Taiwanese?
Yes. I am.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
Hey, Mom, am I Irish? No. What am I?
Dutch. Are you messing with me? No. Are you sure? No.
I love Mac.
Oh, she's hilarious. That actress is fucking hilarious. She's got such a good fucking delivery.
I love when Mac and Charlie hang out together.
Old Lady House, a situation comedy.
I love that. USC's made a good point about this being a spider lady, Alex.
This is kind of a spider lady. It's kind of a spider lady. I gotta give it to you. This is on that one, Sage.
Fuck you guys.
I'm sorry, this is not kind of a spider lady.
Count those legs. Count those limbs.
She's got a couple top ones.
For anybody who doesn't know, Sage is a spider lady.
Anybody who's that is on this channel, they go that.
It comes up every stream.
Yeah, because you guys bring it up.
Sure, I always.
Highly coincidental.
I mean, it's definitely not true. Oh, we got leave this time.
Mm-hmm. That was kind of the apparition hand part.
No. Leave It in Water are the two main endings, and then the one you're talking about is
newest one.
one of the new ones that they added to the game, which is it's kind of the in water ending but slightly different. The only thing, the only thing I don't like about that one is it doesn't have the scene with him at her bedside, and it doesn't have her reading the letter at the end. If it had those two things, that would be like the perfect ending that has like every element at once.
Right.
But because it's missing those, it's yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
But that's not why I did it. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
If that's true, then why do you look so sad?
You can tell with his big dog mask.
Dog mask looks pretty happy, if anything.
Yeah.
Mary.
It's okay, James. Here.
What is this?
It's what you've been looking for.
Still sucks.
Kind of the other happiest ending besides the dog ending.
Yeah, I mean, this is the most positive or cathartic one because there's like real kind of acceptance and kind of moving on, and kind of dealing with it. Whereas, I mean, the other main one, it just kills us. But there's also an element of like, yet again, not doing
In my
obviously
restless
what she
dreams,
wanted
I see
in that version.
town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now.
Yeah.
In our special place.
It's about as depressing as a video game can get.
To come and see me.
Yeah.
But you never do.
Mm-hmm.
So, I wait. Wrapped in my cocoon of...
You mean this? I see this is the ending where I'd say he accepts what he did and yet moves on the way that she would have wanted him to with his life.
I wish I could.
There's a different ending that's him completely just living in the delusion. Actually, two different endings that are kind of that, but I don't think that's this one.
Especially the part of him
Every
leaving
day I
the
stare
girl
up
is the
at the
most.
cracks in the ceiling.
Yeah, because it's what she would have wanted him to do, right? Taking care of her.
Because there's 7 endings.
8 actually.
8 endings.
Yeah.
Told me I could go
Two
home
are
for a
the joke
stay.
ones, but it's like it's just 6 like serious endings.
It's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved.
Now we're doing time-wise.
Especially you.
5:30.
And that's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know,
We'll skip the
I will
credits.
always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon. So that you remember me for who I was. And not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live. For yourself. And for others. Like you did for me. James. You made me happy.
Come with me and we'll get you your own Shiba Inu mask.
Slow, sad shuffle.
Downhill.
Yeah, it really is just a ruthlessly bleak game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think this is the ending where they're the only ending where there is some positivity to it.
Yeah,
Dog
for
ending.
sure.
Well,
But-
okay,
Yeah,
sure.
sorry.
Not counting the alien one or the dog one where that are like straight up jokes. This is like the one ending where there is like some positive catharsis to it.
Yeah. Still a fucking bummer.
I mean, no, it's still sad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not sad, but you know, there is an acceptance and a
Yeah.
catharsis to that version specifically. But now that we're done with that, we got to get going. And I think Cthulhu Saves Christmas next week.
Cool.
Ben?
Like, plan.
Oh yeah. We'll see everybody next
Have a
time.
good week, everybody.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.